Just a little warning, this podcast does contain some crude language. If you're easily offended, this is maybe not the podcast for you.
Fat bar. On a bar. Millionaire. Short breed. Cycling. SBL. EPL. Highland League. Sausage roll. Sledging. Dooncal salmon. Sports.
Who the fuck are you? Yeah!
Episode 262. Master's back for the quiz.
Aye.
If it's
We hiatus last weekend, last week, so
Yeah.
fuck me. Did you hear what I was doing? Like?
No, there was a few folk asking me all week on.
Secret.
Shed kept
Aye.
it private, did he?
Aye.
It's none of my nobody's
Good on
business.
him. Good on him.
That's the way it should be.
That's the way it should be.
how was the brownies?
Yeah, the land gets past the land, does it? Oh, is it?
Oh, yeah.
I was bring your father to brownies there, so
Aye.
Kevin like couldn't
Couldn't-
say no.
I can't say no what they bear.
Can't
No.
say no. Hey.
Aye.
I thought it was a joke, so that was for you, was it?
Aye.
Aye, okay.
Yeah. Which was playing Dr. Goose.
Oh, aye.
Oh, magic.
It's a classic, aye.
Classic.
It's for a fit bar.
Aye.
Aye.
I was got mega competitive.
Aye, aye.
I never used to catch snake hunt. I used to tack their legs to them. Okay?
Excuse me.
So
Aye, good fun.
that's never we got it though.
For Duck Goose?
No, we
wasn't
didn't.
it? Something else.
It's something else. Tag or something. I
You need to
can't
go round
fucking
and
aye.
just tap somebody.
Tap
Tap somebody. I was thinking,
Wait,
was
the
it
way
good?
round the circle.
Wait.
Okay.
And eventually you'd leather somebody if you couldn't catch him.
Couldn't catch.
First British Bulldog up to the line, is it?
I was going towards.
Oh, aye, that was good
That was
fun.
brutal.
I prefer that.
You could dish out some pain.
Hit some cunt.
So, quiz.
Aye, fight easy.
Ooh.
Well,
Well.
basically, and I wouldn't say it's easy.
I will be a judge.
Just coming off of the US Open there,
Oh, aye.
so I thought I'd throw in a golfing.
Oh, well.
So I'm gonna give you the major champions, the four major champions. You give me the year.
Oh, aye, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Open champion Ian Baker Finch, US Open Payne Stewart, PGA John Daly, and the Masters Ian Woosnam. What year?
Ian Baker Finch.
Ian Baker Finch. You mind him?
Aye.
In his shirt he wore. What colour was it? It's pink, wasn't it?
Pink.
Is it pink
Final round in the
colour,
pink
man.
thing.
This is one and only, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So Open was Ian Baker Finch, US Open was Payne Stewart, PGA was John Daly, and the Masters was Ian Woosnam.
Changing that again.
So if I'm going to give you
Changed it
give you
twice.
3 points if you hit it on a button, and I'll give you a point for a year out.
Ooh.
Right,
1 year out.
that's a hell way through.
Aye.
Right, this second day in US Open, PGA, Tiger Woods, Masters, Vijay Singh. So Open, US Open, PGA, Tiger Woods, Masters, Vijay Singh.
Oh, was it?
Nobody's did them all in a calendar year, A4.
Was that the year Cabrera one, I thought?
As I say, my brain's mush for 2000 onwards, basically. I think it's just the same. I think it's the same year.
80s, 90s. Clarity.
They're all right.
For 2000 onwards.
Aye, I think it's the same year since then.
Mush.
So you're alright at 4 then?
Kinda. Not much.
Right, 13. Open, Gary Player. US Open, Hale Irwin. PGA, Lee Trevino. Masters, Gary player. That was before 2000 shed, so.
Before I was born.
Was it? How are you?
40 years, yeah. You can't count, so it's alright.
Yeah, that's still that game. No, I do. So Open was Gary Player, US Open was Hale Irwin, Masters, PGA was Lee Trevino, and Masters was Gary Player also.
Okay.
14. Open was Jordan Spieth, US Open Brooks Koepka, PGA Justin Thomas, Masters Sergio Garcia.
I should get it.
I've 0 points.
It's a toughie, isn't it?
Ah, it's tough.
Open Jordan Spieth. You might not. You might think you won it, mine.
Oh, mine, but I didn't
I would have shot mine.
Bruce Koepka won the US Open. PGA was Justin Thomas, and Masters was Sergio Garcia. 15. Open, US Open, and Masters was Ben Hogan. And the PGA was Walter Burkemo. Whatever the fuck he is.
Wow. Ben. Not,
Little stabs in the
not a
back,
clue. It's just a waste of
Good number. Good,
Aye,
years
good
doing
numbers.
Good
numbers.
See how we get on.
Yeah, mark it 15 the hardest in, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Aye.
So, first in Open was Ian Baker Finch, US Open Payne Stewart, PGA John Daly, and the Masters Ian Woosnam was
I wrote 88.
I did 88 first of 89 now.
94.
was 1981.
Was it?
Yeah.
Sick.
88 was that near Lyle or 89?
89 might have been Lyle.
It was late 80s, aye.
Lyle was a 4 Woosnam,
Aye,
I'm sure.
he was the first.
Bastard.
So Nepois. So US Open PGA was Tiger Woods, and the Masters was Vijay Singh.
2004.
2000.
2004.
2000. Big unit champs. 13 Gary Player was the Open, Hale Irwin US Open, PGA was Lee Trevino, and Masters was Gary Player. Before you were born, Shed?
No, I changed it to 80.
83.
76.
1974.
What's 74,
I said it,
You scrub it
I
out.
scrubbed it out.
74.
Oh, that's annoying. You should never do that.
No,
eh?
I can't. Should have just
Especially
left
if you've no clue.
Should have just left it. Well.
Open Jordan Spieth, US Open Brooks Koepka, PGA Justin Thomas, and Masters Sergio Garcia.
19.
19.
2015.
2017.
In the middle.
Last week I got 0 points.
Aye.
We are Aberdeen.
Oh, did you?
Aye,
Aye.
nothing. Wasn't even close.
Yeah.
Kind of feeling.
Even Darren.
I had 5 as Kumbari, like. But he was only a season, was he?
I had no points.
It was Montego. So 15, Ben Hogan Open, Ben Hogan US Open, Ben Hogan Masters, and the PGA was Walter Burkemo.
71.
64.
57.
53. Right decade, Mike.
Point for the decades, no?
So I think Dunk's
3 points.
3 points for Dunk, aye.
and you Beth nothing.
Nah. No point.
Oof, that's even tougher than urine last week.
That's 2 weeks in a row, no points.
You've a fucking 3 scribbled out there.
Oh, yeah.
If it was the
that's
first year again, 91?
Yeah.
No.
91.
Second year was 2000.
2000. Then 74. Then 17. Then 53.
So it was 2 years out, 4 years out, 2 years out, 2 years out, 4 years out.
Aye. At least you can guess. Can some.
Aye, it's aye, true.
Worth a guess. Good. So, Aberdeen fine?
Aye.
Aye.
Good Mike guy.
Aye.
You?
Aye. So you've
You
been
been
up
up
to?
there? That's a fucking echo. Like.
Parrot.
If I've been up to the weekend, it was Friday. Was out for Elaine's birthday. Went for our supper, or late lunch. Was out at Buckatoo for our lunch at Rustic Grill. Oh, we're fine. Had Cullen skink gnocchi for start.
I seen it.
That was fine.
Like gnocchi, I like Colin Skink.
See why he always looks at Shed when he talks about food. He just ignored me and you.
Like gnocchi. Gnocchi's ace.
And we kind of shared it, obviously, us being us. So we had a ragu bruschetta and a Cullen skink gnocchi for a start. We just had half each, just.
Aye, that's all right.
No, I didn't, Ken.
No, that's all right if they've both got a start and they pick and that's fine.
Yeah. Then I had
Another
a
fiver.
chili cheeseburger with nachos, nothing in it.
Oh, aye.
That was fine.
Fair it, like.
It is. It's kind of stuffed.
Nice.
Elaine had a steak frite, so it was like steak chips and a sauce and all. So it was fine. A few drinkies.
Egg on the steak.
She didn't want egg.
No. Weird. That's the best bet.
Egg.
Steak and eggs.
Egg on a steak, yeah.
And
That's good. Used to hate it at the time when I was in the gym.
Budget.
Like, aye.
We're big daddy.
Serious protein,
We're big daddy.
big diet and cheese, aye.
then I had a couple of Cruz Campos. Elaine had a couple of beer Marites, pints. Then we went out to the TSB, fine afternoon, just sat outside. Sat there for a couple of hours, then Chugs and Donna appeared. So sat outside till 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I would say like Chugs and Donna appeared like it wasn't organised.
It wasn't organised.
Just appear all the time.
Every weekend for 6 pints.
They appeared. Elaine was meeting Donna in the morning for a coffee, so she must have said we're going to TSB. So they
so it was
appeared.
really
I didn't
nice.
indicate they were turning up, so
You
they
know,
turned up.
It's a surprise, was it?
Aye.
That's cute.
So that was Friday night. Yes. Back in one of his pals with him.
I'm the same.
As long as Katie likes you.
Well, that's debatable.
Boy, things are going.
Current climate.
Saturday morning, also it was pissing rain. I did plan to go do and watch Let's Kick Us Together earlier on, but obviously pissing rain. We had the grandkids Friday night, so Laura was doing
You have to be in the sesh.
I aim at 10. It wasn't too bad, it was just a heady on.
Aye. 52 in the afternoon.
Aye. But Laura was biding at the house on the way, so the bairns were all sleeping. So we were at our beds and got up in the morning. So I ended up taking Harrison down to the Fit Bar about lunchtime, and it was just pissing rain. Feel sorry for him, because obviously.
You saw Fraser, did you?
Aye. So I expect it was Sunday.
How was it?
I met a few guys that obviously done the Let's Kick Together
Aye.
the previous time, like, so I was speaking to a few guys there. Aye, it was a good standard of football. Some good players, some Rothy boys, I think good boys from Inverurie, and obviously some United guys and stuff like that were playing. But the weather was
fucked it.
Horrendous.
Bamford's bailed out, did they, last year's champions?
Did they?
Pussied it. Aye.
Poor.
Be puddles in the road for him or something. The white Turra.
Aye.
Too wheat.
2 week for him. But I watched a few games. It was. I watched a few games. I watched the eventual winners. I watched Darren Murray. They were playing. Was it Chapman Electrical? I think it was.
All Sparky final.
It was a plumber. Faskin in the final. Inverurie.
Sparky's won.
Aye, Sparky's won.
But how many of them worked for Murray? I heard. Few ringers, I heard.
Aye,
well,
40.
aye.
Kaka and
Kaka's obviously worked for
aye,
Darren.
aye,
Lee
Azuma.
Stewart works for him.
I heard, aye, so 2.
Well, Mo was playing.
Plumber.
Aye.
For Sparky's team. Is that allowed?
Bobby's
Is that
ringers.
allowed? Is that allowed?
See, that's why we didn't enter. We could have easily got a heap of ringers and we could have.
We would have won.
We
Would have definitely made sure we won.
Oh, aye. I would have left.
No, it was a good setup again. All the gazebos round about and folk having a few drinks and stuff like that. But I think it was a good day, and everybody went up to the football club at night. And
Did you?
I didn't know. No. I just went down the road with the bairn, bought my book of chips and came up the road. Chilled out Saturday night. Elaine had gammon steak, pineapple and
I
chips.
love a gammon steak.
Fucking love gammon.
I do, aye.
Fuck your
Cheese and,
pineapple.
cheese and pineapple.
Low in calories and a
Pineapple.
gammon steak.
Fucking.
I like a gammon steak, but No pineapple.
Cheese
Oh,
and
aye,
pineapple. I'll eat a whole tin of pineapples with it.
Pineapple's fine.
I want to hear the pineapple, just a
Pineapples
garnish.
are minging.
Aye,
They're
they're
worst
horrible fruit.
Worst fruit.
Beautiful fruit.
No,
Pineapple.
definitely the worst fruit.
See if you cut up a pineapple, Emily, just tell me lot.
Aye.
Aye. So fine.
Like a pineapple now. Like I didn't have it before, but like it now. Like so, suppy peas.
Aye.
I like just
coleslaw.
gammon steak,
Then
beans, chips.
Beans.
Fried egg.
Perfect.
Fried egg.
Beans.
Fried egg.
Fried egg with a
aye.
gammon steak,
yeah,
aye.
fried
Fried
egg,
egg
but-
goes behind, basically. Half I knew it.
Close to it. Fish and chips.
Aye.
Well, you
No, well, no.
Well, I'd say gnocchi we had on Friday.
Gnocchi.
Fried egg and tap.
Aye.
Oh,
There you
God,
go.
but I'd be alright with
That
that.
was
I could cope with that.
It was really nice.
Interesting.
So that was
I
it.
prefer it poached. What they fry it and then throw it in?
Not that kind. The
Poached
yolk
would be
obviously goes
better.
with the gnocchi.
Poached
now.
would be better.
Well, I didn't mark up a menu.
No, you don't have to be fair.
No. Sunday morning, different day again. Fine
Wait, on
morning.
Sunday.
So got up and did some gearing. Then we went down the road, went for a walk with the dog back at lunchtime. Then had a big boss. Laura bought my big boss for Father's Day.
Well,
So we
Father's Day, of course.
So we had a pizza and chips for supper on Sunday night, which was fine and just kind of.
Got to say, I was telling Shed I had a burger for Big Boss. It is the worst burger I've ever had in my life.
Is that right?
Aye. I'll never ever go back here. It was.
Reason so bad?
I didn't even finish halfway.
Aye.
That's.
You like you.
Ah.
If it was so bad
The
about
burger was like obviously been frozen, hadn't been cooked right. It was still like fucking frozen there.
Aye.
But it was like saturated in fat in it. The hell bab was like
Ringing.
soggy. Oh, it was fucking awful.
I could feel
Awful.
I could feel
Oh
the
my God.
stomach acid going already.
Oh, never going back here again.
That's it.
Yours?
Right,
The
that's it.
pizza-
Scored off the list now.
If I was to go have pizza in Tara, I want to go back here for a pizza.
Yeah.
It wasn't the best pizza.
If I was your pizza place in Tara, Milano's or Pattis?
Milano's.
I'd agree.
Burger for Pittas.
I'd agree.
Goodness, the chips now was fine for Big Boss.
I'd agree with you.
Aye.
It was chips was alright, but only can do chips.
Yeah, sure, like,
That's a true as well, actually. But Ken, it's a staple of a takeaway. If you can't give chips, you're fucked. Are you?
Just close the doors.
Jesus Christ! Like
100% true.
mine porters, my fucking good chips, and they used to rat. They couldn't
Aye.
even close the
Chip body.
box.
Pound.
'Cause
Unbelievable.
And like cooked pop on as well.
You not getting
amazing.
it. She'd get in the crack, didn't she?
Aye.
Super.
Yeah. You used to fucking hate some random stuff with your chips. You used
Aye.
to eat chips and chicken meal,
Aye. Yeah.
chips and tuna meal.
Say a chip butty I had, like I was
Aye.
a chip butty.
Again,
boys,
but by the time you got down to it, but fucking you stopped falling.
I used to go at lunchtime and obviously order food. My mum and Elaine both worked there.
Oh,
and, pound. Only I had a pound.
That's why porters
used
are
to
no
be-
longer on the go.
That's why I had a heart attack.
They used to do squares of birthday cake in there, kind of
Aye,
like crunchy
aye,
piece.
aye.
Massive.
We used to order birthday cakes with porters. Fucking magic.
Yeah.
Magic.
You used to go and forget a yum yum in the morning, did you know?
Yeah.
Oh,
17p or something.
Aye, yeah.
Yum yum in the morning, like.
I used to like like morning break. I went to canteen at school and got cheeseburgers.
Oh, aye.
They were amazing. Like.
I prefer the sausage rolls.
Half 10 in the morning.
I look back to some of the shit I used to
Okay,
eat.
it was fucking
It's
criminal.
mental,
Used to.
like, yeah.
Used to.
used to eat.
Well, aye.
You burnt off, though, burnt off.
Chipper every
Say on it.
fucking day.
I know, with a chipper every day. Chipper
Aye.
George.
He was out on the go, though, was he?
Aye. But every day you'd have a chipper, wouldn't
I
you?
used to walk up the road at dinner time.
Did you?
I used
walk
to go,
him?
I used to go up the road.
Did you?
At dinner time.
Fucking hell, Mike.
All the way home.
Aye. No, I got halfway and come back. No, all the way here. Me and Parker used to walk up.
I believed you for a minute.
No,
but
but
then
then me
you
and
was
Parker
joking,
used to
like-
walk up. Then I used to have my dinner and then just finish my dinner and then Parker would run by the window
Aye.
back to school. So.
Interesting.
So that was the weekend. Obviously, watched the Grand Prix Sunday night. Watched some of the golf until we back at midnight, and that was it. Weekend done. Yourself, Dunk?
Yeah, much of nothing really. Bit of gardening before the rain came. Then Lenny had a pizza party on Saturday.
Is that a party just with pizza?
Strange.
Oh, did you mark
pizza.
your pizza?
So Kirsty and Morgan had a run at the next.
Oh, I seen that.
Pissing rain, so I had to pull my weight and because that's like my idea of hell. Small talk with the mums.
Aye. Oh,
You turn up at Union Square and they're in there and disappear. And it's pretty awkward for me. I bide in West Hill, so it's far enough away. There's no point going back to West Hill. By the time I get back to West Hill, I'm coming back in. But just making a pizza, and I just thought, but he doesn't even like pizza. So, but it's his wee pub. It's the first time I've seen it. I've been like seeing Burns parties, and it's normally just the standard at Hall, someone running about like a half day. So, and the restaurant opened it. Like they said, oh, we'll open it like about 11:30, so we can come back for 11:20, and then folk are getting in to sit down, and you've got a rake of Burns. Yeah, look at my pizza and all that. But so I killed my Saturday morning, and then
Literally.
I was just roaming around, getting like.
How is he doing that? Yeah, do you like it?
He made a really bad job, but he did
Aye.
seem to think he was alright, but
Prefers the Fitba.
aye, just a wee bit. Aye.
He's just going around looking in the shop windows, just staring.
I was because I was just like,
I heard you last week speaking about Lenny and the Fitba. He's getting into it.
it's getting
Must
into
be
it.
loving it,
But I was just about to say to Sharer, so Monday night's his Fitbit night, so last night he was terrible. So I was a frustrated dad last night.
Oh,
But that's
was
probably
you?
part of it because
Aye.
I've been watching him come on, and then.
Aye.
But obviously he's 6,
Aye.
so he's got
Exactly.
that's what's going to happen. Ken. So my question to you is:
100%.
the two best players dominated all the time because they're the biggest.
Aye.
Like-
Doesn't mean to say they're the best.
I know, but I'm just saying at the minute they are. But it's just I just can't see what I'm looking at because I'm new to it. How you get beyond that? Like, you know what I mean? Because
It happens naturally.
does it just happen naturally? Because at the minute they stopped training last night to say, look, FITBA's a team game. You need to pass it. Which is right, it was the right thing to do, but without picking him out, he was basically saying, look, you two need to start passing the ball. But when you're the best player, you have to pass the ball, do you? And they just keep.
You don't want to curtail that.
Exactly. That's what he's. No, but that's exactly what they said. They goes, we're not here to curtail that, but and it's just he's getting steamrolled.
You mind for you.
Exactly.
Next year will be Lenny. Ken, he'll sprout maybe and be better than all the rest of them. They'll be trailing their arses. Ken.
When you was playing the
There's
juveniles.
a lot of difference.
Yeah, I always played a team. You're like, oh, check his size.
I know.
See, nowadays, man, Ken, I'm a grown man.
Aye.
Yeah, Ken, I'm refereeing some of these boys.
Aye.
He's towering above you.
Size of a cunt. See, if
He's
he's
fucking 4'3". Primary 2.
But see if some of that lads was to square up to you.
Aye.
I'm not sure if you
Aye. Fucking was that forget.
Sorry, it's an early card. Fucking
Especially in King Corth or somewhere
I
like
fucking
that.
fancy my chances more against the parents and some of that loons, man. Fucking hell.
No, I do enjoy I enjoy watching it. I didn't think I'd be like that, but I love watching Burns that are good to watch. Like there's a wee loon, he's been the last 2 weeks, and he run off after 10 minutes. He's just got a mental block or something. And I didn't even get him, but I went up to his mother and said, "Oh, like Rudy's my favourite player to watch because he's just so good to watch."
Tell
But
you, if I want to watch a good kids game, this year it'll be West Dyke 2017's.
aye,
Fucking brilliant FIBA team.
aye.
Aye.
Brilliant.
I can't believe how
Best team I've seen in the juveniles.
I can't believe how talented some of them are.
Agreed.
Like for fucking such a young age. Like,
Well, the SFL, get to him.
They'll be fucked by the end of the game.
I forgot I was doing watching Harrison's Fat Band Saturday morning. That's when I met Fraser down
Fraser,
in Japan to him. He's plays for Colts.
plays for Cooter.
Aye, so that was alright. Good enough game. Eeksy peeksy, I think. The Colts end up winning it. Was it 4-2 or something, or 5-3 or something like that?
Is he hauling you for a
Aye.
passy back and forth?
So it's like that's just started, Ken. So you come home for work, and I was out an hour and
You
3
getting
quarters.
him try to use both feet and
Aye,
shit like that?
aye. He's like, he's kicking it off the laces, like,
Aye,
which
aye.
is like, and like you say, he's getting stuck in. It's like
Aye, aye.
he's definitely got the rest of the Chalmers trait that I didn't have, obviously, and he's like,
Aye.
he loves a tackle, like,
Aye.
but he doesn't understand the game yet. But obviously that's going to come. But it's like,
fuck,
but
he's on the
it's good
side.
seeing him. It's good seeing him get stuck in. To be honest,
aye.
Good.
It's not a good sign if he wants to tack you and
that's just in the last 4 weeks that started
Aye.
happening. Like, but, and I've heard him say to his wee pals, like, I've scored that goal, and like getting competitive and like, well, to be blunt, cheating because he just wants to win all the time. You know what I mean? Like steamrolling some of the Burns because the Burns really, but none of them play football,
Aye.
so he just wants to play. And
Lacrosse and stuff.
well,
Oh, it is West Hill. Bit bullshit.
but my daughter's getting into running. Like she hates it and moans about it all the time. She's actually pretty good. Like, she's not like up in front because all the folk that win are like even young kids are at these running clubs and that. But she's always about.
Is there
She
a
was- she
running
was-
club in West Hill?
Apparently there is.
Is
Aye,
there?
so we've asked if she wants to go, but she dances.
Kirsty Dean running as well?
She is, aye.
Aye.
Kirsty's physically pretty fit, like, aye. She's 25 at the weekend for her 5k, like, so she's,
shit.
she's,
Fucking hell, it's decent.
so aye, but aye, so it's better than doing nothing if they're doing some exercise in it. That's
100%.
absolutely. I don't care, I don't care
100%,
what they do as long as they're out and about.
Okay, right.
And then I bought my new strip, so I buy the fakes, obviously, but
Aye, 100%.
I buy a proper Donzine because I don't about 105 quid
Aye.
Was you?
for a 6-year-old strip. I couldn't believe it. I kind of were expensive, but you kind of gloss over it. But so I bought it. You get your Don's cash when you buy your season ticket, which used to be the reduction. Then I was like, fucking hell, 105, £70 for a top for a 6-year-old.
Fucking hell.
How's that conducive to a family? Like,
It's just no, is it?
it's not like, it's like, say, I only paid basically 30 odd pound because I had my Don's cash.
Is
but
that on a dealer though? When
No,
we was that age?
well, that's it. No, I asked my mum that. So she said when she got my first strip in '86, she bought a top, and like other parts of the family bought a shorts and bought a sock. So it's probably
yeah.
it's probably irrelevant.
Again, inflation and that. It's probably about the same, is it?
Son, back of my head and mine's, it was North Soundy, 96, was it? Or something like that. It was
about
about
that
45 quid for a strip.
Aye. Had the hell
So
strip.
for you
What
think
year
about
was
it,
that, you think?
96, I think.
Aye, so that's a fucking... Ken, that's longer than you
Aye.
think, is it? It's near,
Aye.
near 30 year ago, Ken.
I know,
Aye, true.
but it was worth it.
Yeah, that shit, is it? It's fucking nuts.
It
Like,
was worth it for getting a strip because
Ah,
he just
good.
was like, "That's stunning."
Fucking nice
You know,
strip as well.
It is a tidy
Ah,
strip
that's
when you see it
nice.
up close,
Like
like aye. So, but I noticed you're rocking a bit of merch today. Wally was 70 the other day.
Oh, it's my Willie Miller top.
They'll soon be the shinny ain't.
was only
Aye.
one Willie Miller.
There's only one Willie Miller.
It's, I seen a photo of Aberdeen 1978. That strip was pretty cool. The Admiraline.
Aye.
They had three.
That's Archibald Day, Steve
Aye.
Archibald.
Yeah.
Aye, he was there. He had the
Aye.
big
Harper was there and
throw.
Astle, was he?
Harper's
was
still
there.
there.
Aye.
Aye.
First, Strachan was there.
Aye.
My first strip, Aberdeen strip, was a thin white. Kind of was all reed, but just with the thin
Reed
white.
line.
And then near the barge, but the big A.
Oh, aye.
Oh, aye.
Ken-
Was that maybe? I've been after Admiral.
Aye, it was, aye.
That'd been 80.
Three
Early
thin
80s,
stripes.
something like that. Aye.
These things tend to come back. Ken.
Aye.
Oh, aye.
Like the like a JVC came back a bit. The
Well,
square.
North Sounding came back, and I still have the original, and it's
Aye,
like retro. And it's like, oh my fuck.
Aye.
And then just like Mike, just after that, just golf and
Aye.
F1.
F1.
How's the golf going? Like?
But no, I didn't play golf. I've only played twice this year, to be honest.
you?
Aye.
Yeah, remember?
Cooter, aye.
Cooter,
Just
yeah.
wasting money, to be honest.
Aye.
It's just finding it harder now. Like both kids are in activities, so
Aye.
this is the last year. If I didn't get my youth suited, I will be joining
Aye,
again.
it's a nightmare. Like you
Open
just
play.
need time.
Open play, aye. So I'm saying, if you pay £30 a year or something, and then you just,
£5 a month or
is that
something,
aye,
£5.99 a month.
and then you just pay for when you play,
Aye.
probably cheaper.
Oh, okay.
I'm lucky that way. None of my kids are into any sport
No?
attacking. So like weekends, they're
It's a bit like Guild, none of Guild's Burn. So Guild's just got free
There's a
reign.
lot of stuff through the week,
Aye.
but nothing at weekends. Like,
It's like Guild.
and well, Ronnie, you shouldn't have taken that for granted, Ken.
No, definitely.
Him wanting to go.
Oh, 100%.
No, fuck.
That was a dream for me.
Aye.
Ken, for you hear where you learn and get into football, I was hoping.
No, I was the same because he's never done it. I thought, is he going to get into it? And it's just like a light switch the last 3 or 4
Yeah,
weeks.
yeah.
Like, but I think it's because I watch him and he's looking at the better players at training, and
Aye.
he's probably going, how's he
You
doing
see,
that?
he's like he listens.
He listens.
man,
Aye,
like-
he's fucking loves a tackle though. Cause but a couple of boys they just run over head of boys, like just
Yeah, yeah.
proper,
Aye.
literally running over head them, like.
Aye.
And then there's as you'll ken, Shed, there's the zoomers, Ken, just like this.
Eating grass, picking roses, staring,
Look at
counting
that
the
arms.
seagulls. Ken.
wasting up this time.
Just Ken.
Because
His
we're at
parents should just say,
It's a babysitting service.
because we're at the point
about
we're at the
10-year-old.
point already,
Aye.
in my opinion, for there's half of them they need to say.
Dinner bother.
Is this
Aye.
a dice like?
Aye.
Then
So he's still,
bastard.
so he's still under trial. So I'm not
Aye,
saying
yeah.
Lenny's going to get in, which I'm not worried about. But it's teeing him on enough. So if they do take him on, he'll go to somebody else, obviously. But
But if he's shown he's up for it, Ken.
aye,
then
he's actually
that's
better
how-
at drills than he is the game, Shed. Like
Oh,
the games,
okay.
he's
Aye,
I would say he's a bit lost, but the drills, he's really good at the drills.
Aye.
Just the freedom of the games might just confuse the little
Aye, because
ones,
he
yeah.
doesn't fully understand.
It's so early.
Aye.
So early.
But it's mad, like bumping into the ex. Like that boy, many boy Chris, he was there. Like Chris Courage, he was played in the
Aye,
wing for
yeah,
Hermes,
yeah.
so
Aye.
he was there, and like you just start to see these boys,
Oh,
yeah, and I've seen him for 20 years.
Okay,
Yeah.
they're similar ages,
Aye.
so their kids are getting to be similar
Similar.
ages. So I
Aye.
bump into loads of boys as well.
I
It's
used to
fucking
play a
nuts,
nuts.
Ken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aye, so it was me.
Back in the day.
What about yourself, Shed? What you been up to?
Just stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Mass?
was doing this week. Oh, Darren's prize given on Thursday. School.
Oh, aye.
So a couple of prizes.
Was you
there
allowed
for-
in?
Was you at school?
I was at school.
Was you allowed in?
Was you fucking?
Here he is. See him?
Head teacher didn't come up and speak to me. I'm saying Erin won a few prizes, so we was sitting and she didn't look my way. Anyway,
Proud dad.
Aye, yeah.
Very
Good.
proud.
It was our
Very
last
proud.
team, so I thought I'd better attend. So it was good. It was good to see kids getting the recognition for what they've done. So it was fine. I got a celebrity moment as well.
Did you?
Oh, I thought that was you, 2Bampod.
Aye.
Does not happen very often. So Kyle, is it McCaskill?
Oh, Kyle McCaskill.
Oh, he
aye.
used to work with you.
Aye.
Doing his cycle, he's doing the North Coast 500
Yes.
on his bike. Like,
Okay.
so
Aye.
says good luck with that.
He's cycling the North Coast 500, then he's cycling all the way back to Cooter.
Aye, that's right. Yeah, so fair play to him because it'll be a chav.
Aye.
Be a chav. I'm starting doing the Apple Cross section first. Oh, well. It says, well, look enough, it's getting resurfaced just now, so top bit will be fine.
Oh, if I was doing that, Mark on.
No, Leiths.
Oh, aye.
Mark onto the resurface and they took his stuff off the road.
Oh, really?
They, aye.
Okay.
Come on, Mike. Yeah, fuck If you want to end this discussion, you've got to be educated.
Good to care for your
So
speaking
I'll
about.
start looking
They'll
at
do
the
the road planning.
Oh, they do the
And
planning.
you have to wear a
Plain
shirt every day.
Aye.
Aye, wear a shirt, please. If you're speaking about that. And then Friday, it was golfing Friday.
Oh, aye, that looked a fair day.
It was a fair day. Golfing Friday, Texas Scramble, first time I've played since this time last year.
Uh-huh.
That was good.
As far as that, Meldrum.
Meldrum,
Kunsel.
Kunsel Meldrum.
Aye.
Good crack.
Aye.
Good crack. One of my customers kindly has a golf outing once a year, scramble. So it was good laugh. Shotgun start.
First,
Shotgun, so we started at 5th.
at first, did you try a driver at first?
Aye.
OB.
Nope.
No?
No, right up in the middle. No joke, yeah. We started at 5th.
Aye.
Beer, 5th. This is what it said the boys I was playing with. First time I've hit a bar since this time last year. Green.
Aye.
Oh, aye, fifth thing up by a road.
It's
Is it?
it's
a short par
It's a
four.
short par 4.
Massive
But
green.
still.
Greened it. It's like, oh yeah.
Brilliant.
Dude, I meant to get irons going again.
Yeah.
The length was decent. I was pushing. I was nice slicing, but pushing iron shots out. But had a couple of rakers of putts and chipped in one hole as well. So I played
Contributed.
I'd say he was handy in a scramble.
Aye.
Played quite well. So I think we finished 8 under. I think it was.
Aye.
But I don't care for one.
Probably 25 under or something.
I'm not sure.
You could play absolute gash with the driver and iron, but see if you're raking in the putts,
Aye,
nobody
aye.
cares.
Nobody
I
cares.
had a 20 fitter.
Aye.
And I chipped in for about 40, 50 yards.
Tidy. That's enough. You
I
said
was like, was that maybe took his golf
turned
ball
up.
again?
At least you've contributed.
Aye, so that's all you're looking for.
That was good crack, good day. Got home just about 10 o'clock. I wasn't going to be driving. But boy, I was playing with Doug Shan for Turra here.
Oh, aye.
And Russell Mann for Fell Pumps. And Russell's like, you'll just get a beer, Kiffer. So I said, well, no, I'm driving. Doug's like, oh, you left him. Nibble up. So it was fine.
Just leave the car up early.
Leave the car up there. I checked the forecast and I was like, it's going to be pissing in the morning. But he's will have a beer because I'm not getting out of my bike.
Aye.
So I was fine. Him at 10.
If it's Doric Feathers, then.
Aye, Doric for
Oh, I bumped into
That was
Doric
brilliant.
for that.
He is hilarious,
Like a day choked up.
Just like an edge you dance.
He said, you boy for podcast? I said, aye. I says, you're a Doric for that. Aye. So we had a good laugh.
Was he playing like?
Aye, he was playing.
Aye.
He kens a boy. Aye, was organising his for the same village. So I was come over for the crack. Like, he's quite a shy kind of lad. Like,
Is he?
Aye, quite a shy kind of lad.
Fars he fail like?
Pitmedden area.
Oh,
Aye.
So, but he's originally for, I better get this right,
Aye.
Orkney,
Oh, okay.
Orkney, Kirkwall.
Shetland.
He kens the Doric.
I don't.
I think I've put my foot in it.
Aye.
He's failed about neck of woods.
Is he?
Aye.
There's a big difference
He's been
between
doing it for a long
Orkney and
Aye,
Shetland.
aye.
There's a big difference there.
Yeah, there is. Aye. So, I'm sure he said that.
Lyric.
But I was it was later on in the evening. So I
well,
speculated.
I'lt.
A bit fuzzy.
Well, Doric word of the day there was steaming. So I come across for a chat, so we had a good laugh. It was all right. We was TikTok now. He
bet
does
he does.
pretty well, like so. Good for him, like so.
In the Creator Fund.
Aye, so it was good laugh. Saturday on the indoor trainer, 16-mile indoor trainer.
Long enough.
Tired?
Get a sweat up.
Tired?
No, I wasn't actually because no, it was all right. Got a sweat up. Saturday afternoon, picked up a car. Saturday night, watched a movie. Sunday.
Blue.
They bike out for the car, no?
That's I wasn't heard that for a long time.
A blue movie.
A blue movie.
No, not blue.
When he's young, he used to walk by. Oh, they're watching a blue movie. Look at TV's blue.
Blue movie. We're doing the Dyson District. Oh, been a top.
Up the raise.
Up the raise. Henny Gunter. Sunday, didn't do anything Sunday.
No.
Fucked about at home. Had a puncture on my bike I needed fixed. Fucking yoke. I was about to stretch it.
Aye.
Aye.
Another puncture.
I went out the shed, checking. I was coming. I went out for. It was like fuck's sakes.
Back again.
Flat.
The back wheel again.
Aye.
Aye. You managed to get tire off.
Took it off. I checked the tyre and there's fucking big gouges out of the fucking thing. So I must have had something, but
Aye.
that can't fit. Tyre's fucked.
Weird.
Oh dear.
So sorted that on Sunday. I was about to stretch out.
Aye.
New tire.
Indian Sunday night.
No, no carrots, no nothing.
No.
Nah, nothing.
Mm.
Nah, no, and I bought a new tyre. Just put on the old tyre for my winter bike just now. Fuck it. I'll sort it out after.
Yeah.
So I was about to stretch out. So aye, good.
Barry John.
Saturday ended up in Dundee.
Swimming.
Doing Olympia again. Teen Demi and Ronnie doing there. Wife went shopping. She dropped her off at what the fuck's it called? Something Gate, Overgate or
East,
something.
aye, Overgate. Aye.
Something like that.
Oh, aye.
So she was touring all the shops and I spent 2 hours in the pool, like, so it's a good pool, that, like.
Aye.
I enjoy it doing that, like, it's good, like.
Yeah.
There's good flumes. I like a flumes. Ronnie will just go up and doing
Aye.
flumes a day.
Aye.
Aye, he wasn't happy coming out, Ken. Well, it was alright, like, but you can. Demi does not like him, so
No.
she just.
Now getting for the garden into the burn.
Slip and slide right down. Fucking love that be.
Just get one of that things, Ken, for throwing the trash off the top of a scaffold.
yeah.
Get a heap of them.
Either that or just a big tarpaulin.
Aye. My hero had one of them at a party.
I would do it today, now. That's right.
So that was basically a whole day. Kind of got home at night and went out for a meal. Me and the wife went to Rustic
Oh, aye.
for our 20-year anniversary.
20 years.
20
Years
years
ago,
ago.
yeah.
Glad you minded, Mass.
Aye. Yeah. I was getting phone you. Is it 15? What was the argument we had again?
Aye,
You thought you was married in July.
Aye. You were like, nah, you're June.
It's definitely June.
And I says to you, shit, I think I came from Mary. And you went, okay. Then I went to hit my wife. No, it's June. Oh, fuck, Shed was right.
All I mind because we got married I get a year or 4 in June as well.
Aye. So I had a flatbread dal.
Oh, aye. Lentils and stuff.
Lentils with flatbread, and it had like a cucumber.
Pickle.
Aye, it's
coleslaw.
like a cucumber thing through it. It was fine. I was fine. There was quite a lot of the lentils. I couldn't handle the whole lot of them again because you get like 4 little flatbreads and you can.
Aye.
I would have had to scoop them up. So I didn't eat that, but it was fine. Like half a fine. And I just went for the fucking fish and chips again. Fine.
Massive.
Big, massive battered fish. Just exactly what you
You can't mark it at home. Can
Nah, you can't.
Yeah.
Like,
Fucking ace. Like,
So that was lovely. Like tartar sauce and
Peas.
yeah.
Peas.
It was like a salad.
Oh, you went for a salad?
Went for a salad. Aye. I actually squeezed the lemon out of the fish.
oh, you got to do
oh,
that.
good to do that.
I often do that. Like
Under the chips.
I'm not sure it breaks much the party, to be honest. And the chips.
Aye.
Oh no.
Did you poke a batter in that, then squeeze it?
A high level. Katie the same as Elaine. That's why I came with an egg.
Oh, aye.
She had
steak frite.
Steak frite. So, it was lovely.
Pudding?
I had a mango cheesecake. I was fucking stuffed, Ken. But I can handle a cheesecake. Katie didn't have anything, like she was not able. So, it's Rustic. Can't go wrong. Yeah. So it's fine, like. So we went to be in the Legion for there, like. So I had a good few drams in there, like. Katie was kind of. She had like maybe 1 every time I had about 4. So she was not too bad, like.
Who's on the naps?
And the drams.
Can't go to
Body and cokes in the
Can't go.
Legion.
8 pints after a score.
8 pints after school.
Aye, I had 3 because we went to TSB for a Rustic. I had 2 in there, 1 in the Rustic, and then nips in the Legion.
Fine.
So I was pretty busy in the Legion. Like
Was it?
it was good laugh. Like
No, was that Let's Kick It Together? So probably a lot of folk.
Lewis Malm was there.
Oh, aye.
There was a few folk like asking me about the pod. Some folk I didn't ken. Boy, he was just steaming. He was just coming up and going, shouting out, going, here. I'm like, fuck you on about, man.
Random quotes.
He goes, here. What the fuck? And then he started pointing, and he was on about a TikTok for I was on again about. Yeah, fucking here. He was on about that again. He was pretty drunk, the boy, but he's quite quiet, so it was weird. I just didn't give it. He was on about it was like awkward for a while, like. It's a good laugh, like. Good laugh. Just getting. It's lucky it's shut, like, because the nips were fucking fine, like, it was in that mode, like, I was getting to be bloated. So I think it's shut just in time. If you want to give us a run home, fine.
Aye.
If you want a Smith. So, it was fine to get a run home, because who the walking
Aye,
here?
bet you.
Fucking hate walking home.
Yeah.
Knew that we go a lot, but. So that was a good night, so I was pretty tired. Pretty tired
Sunday morning.
Aye. I'm not good with drink, like,
No.
the next day. So, wanted some fresh air, so Teen Ronnie and Demi doing the end, doing the park. Katie came in, so we just fucked about here for a while. I'd left my van up at Legion, so I went up to get that, drove him. So I get in the door, and Mia's like, well, I teen our car out. I was delivering some more raffle prizes actually in a car, and it sounded noisy, Ken. Just like a burst exhaust, Ken. I go, so you'll need to get phone and get it sorted, Ken. So she'd never did it, Ken. And she goes, I think I'm trailing something been a ground, Ken. I'm like, for fuck's sake, Ken. That'll be exhaust. So I looks under the car, but there's nothing. Nothing there. So I grabs the keys, and I'll get a drive, see if I hear anything. Well, turns the corner, gets doing a wee dip at our house, and I'm like, hey, fucking steering's hauling out to one side, gets out the car, and a fucking wheel.
Pancake.
Aye.
Pancake.
Tire, bannock flat. Like, she drove it home for Cummins, like that. All the way home for Cummins. So I had a fucking. She didn't have a fucking key for. This wasn't 10 minutes. This was fucking 3 hours because I didn't have a key. She didn't have a key for no spare wheel. So she needed to drive to college today, our last day of college. So I eventually went up this. I tried you, and then Sid gave me this thing. So I got her wheel off. So that was that day. It was a lot of day fucked about with that again.
So you were ticking.
Well, not really, but.
My father came in about 2 minutes after you went away.
Did he?
And goes, Sid, give me a break, give me 18. It's nearly, it's 11:16, so it'll be metric, it'll be imperial, and blah, blah, blah. Okay, he's got it done away.
Well, it worked. That worked fine. So I'd been up a lot this Sunday, and then, once I was in the door for the, I was hoorah lazy, just lay about in the sofa again, and watch the golf.
You watched the Hill Golf.
You watched the Hill thing.
I watched that.
You must have paid for that.
Well, once McIntyre was in my shout, I was like, I can't.
Invested.
I was invested. And Ken, the closer it got to the end, the more
closer
it
you
looked
got.
like he could win, Ken.
Aye.
So it was like, it was nice. You thought he could still win right up till the boy was on the 18th green. I thought once he put it in the green, he's not getting 3 putt.
No.
But under that pressure, you
never know.
know.
Thank fuck I didn't.
Time did your alarm go off in the morning?
5:30. I did get up though. I had a couple of snoozes like.
Aye.
But you were 4 hours sleep basically.
Aye, if I need it. Half 1 when I got to bed.
I switched off at midnight,
Aye.
and I was like,
I liked it, but I was chuffed for a boy Spawn. Like, he looks like a fine boy.
He was
Ken.
there or there about a week and a half.
Aye,
so
well,
you'd
it's
probably
like-
say he was there
And
on
he
merit.
started. He's the first boy to win a champion. He's won a major tournament with a front nine 40. Ken.
is he?
He was 40 in the front nine or
Aye.
something. I can't mind, but he
Did he
Ken
finish-
obviously pulled it back. Like
You finished 1 under, did
one
you?
under for the total.
Only boy under par, eh?
See,
Aye.
that's for a professional course.
That's what it should be. I think so, no?
I think so. I think it was too hard, too brutal. Well, you think about it, Shed. You've got the best golfers in the world there, and only one of them after 4 rounds under par.
That's fair, boy. It should be.
That's
That's playing their handicap.
That's too hard.
That's playing their handicap.
No, it's not. They're +5, I believe.
They're scratch.
Well,
Ken, they're professional players. To me,
depends what course you put them on, Ken.
to me, that's a proper professional course.
I think.
One mistake, punished.
I think
Shouldn't be marking mistakes.
I bet you get punished for no mistakes in that course, Ken. Like you'll hit a wrong part and it'll send you. I was only like a cut about a foot
Aye,
with
yeah.
a semi,
Semi,
and
then
then you
you
ran to
Deep stuff.
And if we played that course, we wouldn't have found our bar.
No.
They only find our bar because there's spotters there. It's that thick. I think.
Did you see
I
the-
like to see birdies and fucking eagles
The
and
boy
shit.
on TikTok, he played a 4, he shot 110.
Aye.
And
Aye, that
how
course.
it was set up.
Played off a
Because he
4.
physically couldn't get the ball out of rough.
Aye.
Because
aye.
basically the pros were about you need to have the proper angle of attack, but
Yeah.
to us mere mortals we're just trying to hit the bar,
Aye, aye.
and then club just gets tangled. The boy just couldn't get the ball out of rough.
But
ever.
that's the difference.
Aye.
Again, that's what.
Yeah, yeah.
That's for me. That's
That's
what
why
it
they're
should
pros.
be.
eh?
Aye, I like a challenge, but to me that's too tough. Far too tough.
Aye.
If you've got one of them under par after 4 rounds.
I like that.
But then you got the other side of the coin, like you got St Andrews. For the professional golfers are just fucking
Murdering it.
murdering the
If
course.
if it's good weather, they're murdering it.
Aye.
They need the wind up and the rain and all
Ken,
that to toughen it.
minus 20 something over your 4 rounds.
I think Augusta's perfect, Ken.
That's
Usually,
good. It should be 12
that's
under, something like that, wins
Well,
it.
aye, if that's a good, that would be a good fucking. I'd like to see 26
No,
like
no.
in some of the PGAs.
Aye, watch some of the little
Target
events.
golf in it.
I think there's a balancing act to be had, Ken.
Yeah, yeah.
I think a lot of the Open.
But that's their thing at US Open, in it, to market.
Aye, to market.
Augusta's
that's
Augusta, the Open's open, dependent on weather, and then US Open's rock
Market
solid,
high, aye.
really hard
Market
rough.
high.
I was actually listening to the pod today for the predictions for last year. And you just came back for the Open.
Oh,
Aye,
aye,
Troon.
Aye, Troon,
And
aye.
you were speaking about how tough like a coffin and a hand
Oh,
is,
aye,
getting
aye,
some
aye.
brutal kind of holes in
Aye,
golf. But I think it's the first time. If you look back at the scores of the US Open, the course, it's much in such the same scores all the way
Yes,
through.
normally.
I think it was a year +5.
+5.
Plus 5. The last time they were at Oakman, it was +5.
Was it?
Won it.
A 301 yard
Yard
par
par
3.
Ken. You have to be a pro to hit that, because there's no amateur golfer can hit that.
No.
But was it 616 yards for the par 5?
Aye.
But they're booming. It's 300 odd yards for the. Ken, that's like the
Aye.
hole you need to be to mark it a par 5 for a professional.
Yeah.
Because their second shot, they need a third shot technically to get on the green.
Yeah.
So
That's why it should be.
They're the 17th where you could drive the green relatively easy for that, boys.
But it had to be
But
perfection.
if you didn't hit a green using that sorts of shit, because
Aye.
boy Hatton at the end there, he put his drive in the rough and he
get
put his he could put it through the rough into rough again. Ken. It was hard. If you went in that rough, some of them it was hard to actually hit fairway
Aye.
because you're trying to get it out that rough. You went in the rough again.
Risk
Risk a reward.
Yeah, it's good. Like that, Ken, thinking.
I
take a
personally,
chance here.
I can see what you're saying. It should be tough, but I like to see birdies again. You want to see boys putting for birdie, no fucking double bogey again.
Aye.
But what a way to win it. Jesus.
Oh, aye, what a way to win! Like,
Unbelievable.
yeah, you've got 2 putts and you're thinking, ooh, nervous for a boy. Well, I was not. It was funny because the commentator says, "There's not a man I bet watching this that does not want him to date in 2 putts here." And I think it was Rich Beam system. I don't know. There's a whole nation in Scotland that's in the 3-putt here. And I'm sitting there going,
class for Bob, like, because, like I say, the boy won it. Ken, he's 17 and 18, he won it.
He won it.
Aye.
Ken.
birdie.
Aye.
Bob didn't lose it.
Nah.
The boy
No.
won it.
Aye.
No, but fucking Bob put him
Bob
under
died.
P.
Fucking
Aye,
right
68
there.
did he?
Aye.
finish?
2.5 million. He's in a big league now,
Aye.
and
Aye.
he's in a big time now.
Oh, aye.
And then the sponsors will be
He's
all over him
definitely
now.
got a major in him.
He's
He's got
Aye, aye,
he's
we
got
said-
that steel in he.
Well, tougher, more pressure he's under. I think he barely plays, Ken.
He's a childhood kind of dude.
And he's got like exemptions now, and he's got some in the Ryder Cup team now guaranteed.
Yeah, so that's finished. That's finished
Right,
his career
so.
starting to roll on
Yeah.
now, Ken.
And he's just a normal punter, isn't he?
Aye.
You look at him, he's the
Aye.
most Scottish man you could ever
Aye,
look at, isn't he?
yeah.
Little wee kite.
Yeah.
And then no flash.
Aye.
But when you hear the stories,
Rangers
mum and dad
fan,
sacrificing like loads of
Oh,
shit
aye.
for him to do, it's good to see you can pay him back over and over
That's
for it
not
now.
often happens, Ken. From
Well, he 2 million for a Canadian, and a couple of million for a Scottish Open.
Because I
Million
looked,
and a half, and
I
then
looked
he's
the other
got
day
an
that some of
half
these
million.
players, even on a European tour, you think, oh, how much has he won, Ken? And some of them got like, I looked at Richie Ramsey, for example. Now I know he's had a good career, but he's not like a superstar. And I looked, and he's won in total earnings 4.5 million.
Aye.
You know what I mean? And,
So he's a
and
good-
he's like way down the pecking order.
Aye, aye.
But then he's to jet set around the
Aye.
world and pay his cardies and pay his trainers.
But,
Aye, aye,
but when you look at
it's
when you
aye.
look at some of these boys that have just won a couple of tournaments on a European
Aye.
tour, they've still got a good few quid.
Oh,
Aye,
aye.
aye.
Oh, aye.
How does that work with the money, though? Because obviously sponsors pay for him. Does it, the sponsors get money back for his winnings?
Why would you?
Just asking.
No, I wouldn't think so.
Sponsors pay for fit.
Can some sponsors
Travel.
Oh, I get money. Huh? But is it, do they pay for travelling, or do they just give you a set amount every year,
I'm
every
not sure.
season? I reckon how it works.
Aye.
We need somebody to tell us.
Aye.
Need that gunner in the golfing
I
world.
know, aye.
So from the only out there Kens.
Who
What's
cares?
real Ken?
I bet there are in different deals.
There will be,
okay?
aye. But that's what I'm saying. When you go and do something like McIntyre did there, there'll be bigger sponsors come in for you now and say, right, we're going to pay for your whole shooting match because we want you.
So, Bob, if you're listening,
Aye.
give us a shout.
The Abdi
2Bampod
says,
in his sleeve.
Abdi says the caddy gets 10%. That just seems to be a golden rule, but it's probably not.
But nobody can.
Is it?
I've seen a few videos for it. It's not guaranteed at
There'll all
10%.
be
That's,
different
I
deals.
think that's the top that you get 10%.
I think so. Yeah,
Aye.
just fucking me turning up. Doing
I think ultimately it's up to the fucking boy, innit? Let's be honest.
I presume the caddies get a set wage for their 4 days. Well, a set wage and then get a bonus after
You would
the
have thought
week.
so, yeah.
That's how. If
would
I
think
was
so.
personally a golfer,
That's
and
how you would do that,
That's
yeah.
the deal I would be
And
looking
then,
to mark.
then the
but-
Cardi Kens. Right,
Aye.
again, I'm getting
X.
$100,000.
Aye,
a
aye.
year. So
Aye.
I'm
Yeah,
all right. If he wins something,
I'm getting.
Aye. I was that funny story about boy did Westwood and Sevy. I can't mind his name. He's quite a famous guy.
Billy Forster.
Aye, Billy Foster, and he wrote a letter to Sevy, and Sevy wrote him a letter back, and they must have thrashed out a deal there some way, because it's the same as for his is it his Swiss Open. he's Sevy's fucking punted it into trees, and he says he's about 5 foot for a big massive wah, and there's a gap about 10 a foot by a foot he could hit, and boy Billy Foster saying,
Chip it out.
Sevy, no, just chip it out, go to the side, and he's like, no, go away, hand me the 9 iron,
Straight through.
and then he hit it, and yeah, he's fucking something else.
And then if you've got
Sevy
somebody good
stories.
like Rory's mate, you know what I mean?
Aye.
Caked.
Yeah.
And then obviously Steve Williams, Tiger Star Cardi for years.
Richest sportsman in
New Zealand.
But that's not right, because he's not a sportsman, is he? He carried a bag.
Aye.
But he does have some input.
Ah,
I
no,
suppose.
it's definitely-
Can
They
they
help
calm him
him.
down.
Aye, there's
cheer him
definitely
up,
a part for sure, right?
fucking-
A good caddy would definitely.
Oh,
Mark
Beneficial.
him, benefit.
Aye,
Aye,
absolutely.
you're right, Mike. I think definitely.
It's easy just to say it's easy, he carries a bag, but he's a lot
far
more
better,
involved.
aye.
Far better like that.
he's walking,
Yardages.
he's walking the course. He kens the course inside out.
Yeah.
He's pacing that.
Aye.
Can't be like a Happy Gilmore, just pick up a bomb off the street and fucking in the bag to carry around like.
But there's McIntyre, one of the Canadian, with his father on the bag.
Aye.
I doubt he's not a professional caddy, is he?
No. And I suppose, did you say Rory's pal? He's been caught with him
Aye.
for fucking.
Maybe
Some of
some of them just might need somebody just tell her.
Somebody it's your mate.
Just
doesn't
settle down. Just,
Aye,
it's
aye.
all right, don't know
have to be technical, does it? Just somebody it's your pal.
Jack Nicholas used to have his son on the bag. I think he won for the 86 Masters. His son was on the bag. Yeah.
Nick Faldo had a woman.
Funny.
Aye, aye.
Aye. Well, I bet you did.
Fucking unbearable, Faldo.
I just get how folk that like Faldo.
I like him.
Faldo.
Nah.
I know I like him.
He's been there and done it.
No, but I like that part, but he just goes on so much
He'd
about
eat
like.
himself if he was chocolate.
Aye, 6 majors. Aye,
Six
he's-
majors?
That's the thing. He can though. He can do it and get away with it. If it was somebody else, like it's you did folk a major, but had won. Again, like McGinley. It's the
McGinley.
same as Faldo, but McGinley's never won a fucking
Good
serious
fuck
golf
off,
tournament in his
back up,
life.
fucking-
My Aberdeen WhatsApp group were texting him and going, I'm watching it on whatever channel on his stick because he goes, and at least we did him McGinley on there. Oh, he's on like an American golf channel.
is he?
Oh,
I was forever. I was watching it in the hookie box. He was on.
when he was, when he
I was
was,
watching it in Sky Sports because I pay for it.
Well, he
And
did-
it was on there.
he dips into Sky, but he's on the golf channel, like the
Aye.
American channel. And when he started talking about Rory doing his shit interview, I'm like, get the fuck, you absolute prick.
He is a dick.
As a boy in the course though for Sky Sports, he's brilliant.
Radar,
Rich Beam or-
Wayne, the Aussie.
Oh, the Aussie
he's
boys
fucking
good. Aye.
brilliant, like.
There's a few of them. The golf boys are good,
Aye.
apart from McGinley.
Apart from McGinley.
He's a fud. Like Ernie else was doing a bit of
He was
fucking-
good, eh?
He was brilliant.
Aye.
Like,
Aye.
oh, I could
Very
listen
good.
to him all day.
Yeah.
You can tell he kens about golf.
Aye.
Kind of just by wise specs.
I love art regardless of sport. Kind of if
Aye.
you're watching tennis,
Doesn't matter if it's
snooker,
sport it is,
and
aye.
anything.
Aye.
If you get somebody fucking
Full of knowledge.
full of the game,
Yeah.
you could like,
Yeah,
aye,
it's like
that's
Formula
just-
One at weekend. Nico Rosberg speaking about it, kind of, and the wife he turns around and said, the Canadian Grand Prix is quite a simple Grand Prix.
So there are subtle we her, but the clips of Rosberg. She's saying stuff and he's gone. Hilarious. No fucks given, just gone.
So she's got two heats, kind of like,
What is she talking about?
he wanted to shut the f-
And that's a Scandinavian. He's Scandinavian, isn't he? And they're liberal as fuck. That boys can, and at countries and there, he's like,
get the f-
Aye.
But you can, when you hear somebody speaking about
Aye.
if they're not, you can't fake it. You can't wing it.
Aye.
You just seen it. You listen to everything else for 5 minutes, and you're like, "This boy can't hand golf."
Aye.
He can't like there was. Didn't a fitty boy asked him? He can't. They asked him about McIntyre, and Fitty thinks of McIntyre. And he's like, well, he's one of the Canadians, he's one of the Scottish. I like his game. He's aggressive. He maybe needs to improve his putting. He can't all about him.
Aye.
And like he's not up in the top 10, is he? Ken?
No.
But it's like Riley on the course. He kens every shot because he'll say like, he'll probably play this shot, and then he plays that shot because he's kind of an ex-pro, and he goes, I'd probably do this.
Snooker as well. Ken John Parrott in the studio. You're like, if he goes there, and there, I just
He's
probably the right shot.
amazing
perfect.
for that.
And you're like,
Henry's brilliant on the
I'm trying to
comms.
work out. I'm trying to work out how to just hit it back. He's gone around 7 fucking cushions.
And they'll say, like, you think, it's an easy pot, Ken. And then they'll say, this is a technical pot here. Because the side he's got to play in it to get position.
Henry's so
You're
good.
looking at TV thinking,
That boy's
straight shot.
thinking 2-3 shots ahead, Ken.
magically.
That's why it's good they've got the earpieces in the crowd, because it is good if you can get a...
I think I must make a whore of difference
Definitely.
in watching it live.
Same like a rugby guy, bought an earpiece for rugby because obviously I like to ken if it's going on.
Did you get comms at rugby?
No, I hear a ref.
Oh, did you?
So you get to know if it's
right,
going on
okay.
because sometimes it's a while till it comes up on the screen. I'll be like, what's happening
Scott
here?
football,
Aye.
I can definitely.
That'd be good.
That'd be good, aye.
No blasting about stadium, but if you want to pay a bit extra, you get your earpiece and you can listen in.
I see with the golf, Jimmy Bullard was on an event this week with the Legends Tour. So he got an invite. So he's not like on the actual scoreboard, but he was like, he shot 1 under, 3 under, and level par. So he ended up 4 under, which would have made him top 5.
Is that right?
Aye.
Solid.
Aye, Bullard. So he's
These
looking.
boys that are good at sport.
He's good. Well, he said he was on a Hendry's golf snooker channel, wasn't he? He said a couple of century breaks and that. So he's obviously just one of these boys that's
Just
good at every
hand
sport. Aye.
Aye, just the coordination's got it there.
Yeah. Like Murphy. No, it was like the rain though. Just play through the rain. It's just a bit of water. Fucking lashing, was it? Yeah.
Aye, on the
we
Sunday,
did.
aye.
Yeah.
That's when I was going to go to my bed. Then.
that's fine. That's-
Fuck, this will be mega late
Aye,
now.
aye.
But I thought, I'll just see it. I'll see how.
Next
I'll see what
year's-
time it starts.
Aye,
And I was like, it started late. But I'll watch it for 10 minutes. Before I can. It was
But if you
fucking-
love sport, that's what you do.
Like,
Sport hooks you in, doesn't it?
Aye. Yeah.
Well, it's like a Masters,
Aye.
Final day of a major, you can't beat it.
Aye.
Golf.
especially if it's close.
Aye, when it's close. Aye.
Aye, yeah.
Yeah.
Or something's on the line, like Tiger gone for fucking 16 majors. Yeah, I'll watch that. Even though he's 10 in front, Ken, it's always good to watch. But
It was good seeing players taking Rajas because there was a lot of boys taking Rajas at that tournament.
Aye.
Boys you never see, do you?
Those
You hear Lowry going, fuck this place. He missed a putt. I think it was his 4th double bogey in a row, and he just went, he was 15 over at that point. He went, fuck this place.
Club's getting launched, Rory smashing the tee box.
Aye, T-box, Rory throwing it down the fairway.
See how far it went?
Aye.
What you hear?
this is why Shed likes the course, is it? He's just a cynic in him. I like to see
the boys melt.
Aye, melt.
Rory getting it off in tee box.
'Cause, like,
fucking
The thing about
smash.
Aye, smashed that fucking marker, did he? Aye.
because Rory's interview, like, again, they were kicking up because he said, I've earned the right, and he fucking has earned the right. You've won as much tournaments as you want. If he's had a bad day and he's want to speak to you cunts, then fucking
Because you'll just ask him shit. Don't you?
stupid fucking questions. you
Ladies
ask.
interested.
He has got a bit of an obligation, is he?
They've got something written in their contracts, though, is
He
it?
didn't even phone Jack Nicklaus and tell him he was not coming to
Invitation.
invitational.
That's
Ken.
poor.
He thought is he now?
Jack.
He's won.
Fuck Jack.
He's won. Now he's a Grand Slam winner. Not he fucking. He doesn't hate Dina now. He's
Man,
just
that's
a
cost
legend.
us.
It's not probably him. It's probably his team. His name phoned in. I think how he would phone physically himself.
Well, he should.
He's in charge of his team. Though,
He
Mike.
should, Mike.
He's in charge of his
That's
team.
poor for him. All right, Jack.
Somebody shitting.
Massive fan.
Yeah, fucking.
I'll do a fiver out of all your chair.
That fucking doring. Like,
You watch Grand Prix dunk?
Aye.
Aye. Is that alright?
can we just go back just
No.
before we finish your golf?
Mike's moved on.
Go on, you go.
Wanker of the week.
Aye.
The officials that did Nicky Sam Burns that drop off a fairway. He was basically in a puddle.
Criminal.
He was on the fairway.
It was criminal.
And he was tied for the lead, and he didn't get a drop. No, I'm not going to say it, but
Aye.
Say it.
well, it was a female official.
Was it?
The first team, and obviously he calls for a fucking
Second opinion.
second opinion. Well, he's under pressure straight away,
exactly.
especially if it's a female, because he can't overrule a female, or he'd be mansplaining or something. Ken, and all of a sudden there'd be riots, we fucking folk
I would have
Woke skin.
I thought he was really good.
He should have overruled that.
Really good afterwards because I would have lost the plot. And he actually just went, well, the rules are the rules, but I'd have been fucking effing and seeing our.
If it was the Barcel rule.
I don't care.
Well, if water on non-permanent, like artificial either, but if water's there that shouldn't be there, if
standing
it
water,
affects your stance, or you can see it, then it's a free drop off a fairway. But he was hitting practice swings and fucking
Splashing
water
up.
was splashing up our way. It was fucking water. It was drenched. It was like it was a sloped fairway and it just started going straight into rough.
Started ponding.
Just for all the water was lying.
I would have just said, read that rule to me
And tell me that's not that.
and tell me that's not that.
Because you stand with your feet and it was getting squelching. But you could, as soon as he hit his shot,
It just
the
hooked
fucking
left.
water went our way and he hooked. It wasn't a pro shot, was it? He obviously got water trapped between the club and the bar. And it's just taking.
And that was it blown in.
And that was it. Double bogey that hole.
They dropped like
I just thought, to ruin a boy, I said, Ken, you're thinking this is the boy's dreams here. Ken, he should have got a drop.
Yeah. Well, it cost him, like, if he was winning it 4 million, but he won fit 600,000.
Is that what you got?
So,
3.4 million it's cost.
potentially.
Potentially. He kind of was, he was fit. He was 4 under, and that time he was 1 over, so he wasn't exactly playing amazing, but still.
Little things like that again. Just
My wanker of the week's golf related to Wyndham Clark. Do you see what he did?
No.
Smashed up a locker room.
Oh, was that? Yes, I've seen it.
Can't be doing that.
Smashed
Why
up
did
a
he smash
locker
it?
room.
Aye, well, a locker, he kicked the locker, smashed it.
Aye.
Dented it on. You can't be doing that at a major.
do that for? She was shit.
That should be a year ban
Well,
for
it should
the
be
US Open.
100%.
If I was in the powers
I'll
of
find a picture of him and show you. It's shocking.
I've seen it. There's
fucking-
2 lockers, actually.
Aye.
There's in there and in there.
Oh, so he's broke somebody else's?
He's volleyed a couple of.
I understand it, but you can't do it.
I understand it, but you can't do it.
It's the type of thing I'd probably have done. But still, you can't do it.
Yeah. There's things in life you can't do. You can't see them.
That's definitely.
Kind of like if
Smash up
if
a
a wife
course
gets
for
irritated with you and you want to.
Oh, have you seen that though? That's another new
Drop a haymaker.
YouTube fad. Have you seen that?
No.
You must have seen that. The new fad. It's a fucking disgrace. People missing putts and then smashing up the greens. Aye. Honestly, it's up. They should be fucking jailed for it.
Aye.
That's a
disgusting.
putt.
So they're missing putter and then they're just taking a fat into the putter and they're just hammering it into the green.
Fuck that.
I'll find a clip for that. It's disgusting.
That's not golfers, is it?
No, they're
That's
not.
idiots.
It's just idiots on YouTube trying to get
If Wyndham Clark had did that at Augusta, I reckon he got banned.
life ban.
Maybe a life ban for there because they're
Oh,
strict.
I would know.
Or-
And even allowed to run at Augusta.
Nah.
A couple of days later,
Are you
shot.
not?
You're not allowed to run.
Shut up.
I'm not
You're allowed to
joking.
run.
You're not allowed to run.
Not allowed to run.
Fuck off.
Again, like if
to walk.
you're if Tiger's gone for the 4th to the 5th and there's a 200 yards, the crowd, you're not allowed to run the crowd.
get thrown out.
If you're
You
in,
get thrown
if you're
out.
in a shit, you can't run.
Even doing your leg.
In your white boiler suit.
No, yeah, that's right enough. That's right.
No.
There's all sorts of
You looked up the rules,
crazy
didn't you?
rules at
Magic
the
rules.
Masters.
It's
Like.
magic rules. Keeps everybody just fine.
Well,
The patrons
Aye.
are not allowed to run.
fuck with the patrons. That's the worst thing, isn't it?
That's, well, they're allowed to
in
run.
the rules.
It's a golf course, it's not a fucking swimming pool. You know what I mean?
You get banned for that, man.
Aye, so 2 golfing say, but you watch the Grand Prix back to
Aye, it's
the
alright.
Aye, good Grand. It was alright. It was
No, it was
alright,
good.
bro.
So it was coming, wasn't it?
Aye, it was coming. 2 McLarens. It was a bit time.
He's mentally weak, Lando.
Lando, aye. Yeah. Yeah, he put his hand up straight away and said, "Sorry, it's my fault." But
If it happened,
try under. It was obviously it was a good battle.
That
Was
was
it?
a-
A few corners. Then
But they managed it poorly, Micah. They should have let Lando pass because he was quicker, and then if it was coming to the end of the race, then swapped him again.
Right, yeah.
And then that wouldn't have happened. So I think it was poorly managed.
aye, but the thing is, I was saying, is get let him race.
Oh, it's cost him.
I still don't give it happened. You need to tell him if it happened.
Lando tried to undertake Oscar. He hit a wall.
Teammates.
Into wall.
He tried to force a move, it was there, then he took himself out. So he hit his own teammate and
hit
took
a wall.
himself out.
Oh, so hit his own teammate.
Aye, then hit a wall.
And then hit a wall.
Broke his car.
Wow.
Aye.
That's
And obviously they're 1 and 2 in the championship.
fucking hell. That's crazy.
But
How was
TV.
that always going to happen?
because they're probably the best 2 cars.
Lando
They was
was-
going to be fighting each other.
Lando was quick and he
It's
couldn't
like
get
a-
past, and he
Like
thought he's going to
Senna
try
and
something
Alessi and all
daft.
them
Yeah.
kind of
So
days.
they must be allowed to race nowadays then, because
No,
before
no.
they would have
Oh,
been
well, Zach
told.
Brown said he's get let 2 race.
Aye, and that's
Well,
what,
ultimately-
that's
And
why
it's cost him.
Aye.
that's why they didn't let him boys' race for at happening.
Yeah.
100%.
Because you could have taken them both out. You could have taken himself under that boy, couldn't you?
Because a lot of teams, like back in Schumacher's days, Ken, he was number one driver.
Aye.
He got right away. Same with Ferrari still nowadays with Leclerc. He's
Yeah.
number one.
If something like that happens and you get back into the pits,
Frosty.
that's silence, is it?
Oh, aye.
Nobody needs to say nothing.
Aye.
And it's just
And
like,
you're just waiting for the team principal to say, right, you, my office, now.
then somebody kicks off.
Aye.
Just somebody, a mechanic or somebody.
What the fuck are
He needs to say sorry right now.
Bust my arse weekend for that country, that.
Ken, there's no £50 worth of damage either, Ken.
Serious one, isn't it?
Or if it's deadly silence and the culprit goes, fat! hey, fat!
How many times has that happened in the dressing room at Fitba?
Ken, you're in the wrong, but you must. It's his fault.
You've came in and
See you cunt. If you just let my fucking overtake.
but you've came in with the Fitba after getting beaten. It's utter silence, and you can it's your fault, and eventually you go, got it! Fuck! Say something then!
It feels worse if it's naked.
you want somebody to hit a Barney with.
If your mum and dad can. I'm disappointed.
Aye.
Oh, man.
You want some sort of violence.
You'd rather get hiding.
I'd rather get a thrashing.
Because you're always expecting a hiding. If there's that silent treatment, you're going, fan am I getting it?
It's worse.
Am I getting more? Am I getting to me now?
Before I get in my bed and this.
Creeping into your bed, guys. Are you going to come in and thrash me for I'm half asleep?
Put a pillow out your need.
Sock with an orange.
Full metal jacket.
Proper hiding.
Aye, but kind of good win for McLaren.
Some drive for George.
McLaren for Mercedes. Like
Mercedes.
good win. And obviously, I was getting close to putting Red Bull for my wankers a week, but I let him off. Like
Why?
The appeal.
they appealed.
Rightly so.
Came for
For the I give it all the best.
You've seen a headline.
they were behind the safety car and Russell was braking and Max was
shouldn't be
close to
doing
gun.
It's
Just testing his
dangerous.
brakes.
It's dangerous.
Nah.
I did quite enjoy though, because obviously George keeps going on. He got pole and then he went, talked him and how he's obviously talking to Max, and then they asked him in the press conference there, and Max just went, I'm so bored of it. And he's sitting right next to, getting a lot of the try to play a part line. He's sitting right
they
next to him.
play
Goes,
it,
it's embarrassing.
They're good pals with each
Silly.
other. Because you know,
Nah, they're nae.
George Turners said, "Sorry, I've got plenty of points in my license
Aye.
to get yet."
Aye, that was pathetic comment. And
I see they get points in Formula One, do they?
Aye.
Like if
so he's
you-
1 point away from missing the next race. Well, missing a race.
Aye.
Yeah.
Which would probably cost him a title.
That doesn't happen often. Is it
No.
somebody banned
Fuzz
it?
1 point over.
Yeah.
Max.
Is he?
Aye.
Is it 12 points in all? Like,
I'm never
Nah, I
finished
think,
with
I think
12
it's just a
points.
few points.
Picking Max.
But it was quite funny to see him just go, shut up, you know, basically. Because they definitely don't like each other.
No. So it was only a bad race. Like,
It was good watch.
did somebody been watching the World Club Cup? World Cup Club?
They were nearly my wanker of the week.
They are my wanker of the week, FIFA.
and I watched a single kick.
And I'm
Yeah,
not going.
I've got
I told you that before.
absolutely no interest
I'm
in
not
it
watching it.
whatever.
How can you hear World Club Championship and you now got the Champions of England, Champions of Spain, and the Champions of Italy?
Aye, because they judged for 3 years ago or 5 years ago or something.
Ken, Chelsea and Man City. For
Tells you hard, didn't it?
Ken.
Aye.
I'm not watching, you know.
When I seen Auckland City, I thought it was, as Slipper said, I thought it was a team in the A-League. It's not them, is it? It's like
It's an
Derry
amateur
United.
team or something.
Match Turner Thistles went across and played Bayern Munich.
10-0. Fuck. 10-0.
I still watched it. It was like 3-0 after.
Oh, you said that. You guys, this would be double figures.
This would be double figures.
And it was.
Dembele's like, the boy says, you sad for. Yeah,
No.
should have been me.
Aye.
Fuck FIFA.
Aye.
Shitty FIFA.
See, they start to
But Kenny, I'm negative to listen to any of these clubs managers saying
We're playing too many games.
break.
Aye.
Because you're fucking going to, you're doing it yourselves.
Aye.
Then I'm moan at your fucking chairman or whatever.
Then I'm on
And-
to press.
And then I put, if you really want to give him a rest, then I put on good
Players,
players.
just
and
put,
that,
your
and
youngsters.
Put your reserve
fucking-
team across.
Because some of the reserves teams would beat some of them teams.
Maybe that would be worth
Beneficial.
watching.
Aye.
Better folk aren't a player and getting a chance.
Aye. Yeah.
Oh, see if you Man United put across the under 18s, you think, I'm going to watch that. See if are coming through.
Exactly.
Fucking named
Money.
It is.
I watched Chelsea last night and there was fucking nobody here.
Aye.
The stadium
Aye,
was
the stadium.
I watched a bit of Boca Juniors.
First even being
They're a
played
real
at.
club.
just out in the States. Like a game of night with
America.
Dortmund and Fluminense was in New Jersey.
I'll be fucking bailing out
Aye,
there
is,
in some
aye.
places.
They're melting now.
Aye.
Waste that time.
This is our break. This is the summer. Again.
Aye.
Wild.
Pointless, like.
If I get to play in the summer, I'd rather see the proper leagues in the summer. Like a break in the winter.
Yeah.
If we get to winter's depressing the best of times. Who would do fucking fibber?
Good point. Good point.
I have watched some of the games. Like it's just it's fat bad. It's on TV. Like,
I enjoyed
but-
seeing like
honestly, I had
Boca
watched
Juniors
some
last night. I watched the 10 minutes of that.
Aye.
Passion.
I refuse to watch Ono. I really do.
Aye.
I want to watch Nine.
I'm the same. I might watch a final.
I will.
Nah, probably when I honestly
Didn't do it, man.
I've got no inclination though, Ken. It's not like
It means nothing.
It's not like I'm doing a protest because I think it's hype of shit.
It means
It's just I
nothing.
genuinely would rather watch Married at First Sight.
Before you get
Are you fucking at it, you
As
guy?
a wife, it was
Totally
watching.
unacceptable.
Come on, you kidding me? I don't watch that shit.
did.
Come on, that's shallow
every
nonsense.
Saturday morning.
Aye.
Fucking
I'm on
unbelievable.
fucking YouTube watching fucking serious shit. Ken.
Fits
going on in Russia and Ukraine
Murderers.
and Palestine and.
So it's programmed. They just walk about streets and they find somebody and they go marry him or.
I reckon I've never
Okay.
watched it.
I kind of premise.
All right.
Where's the
Because
pre-
it's Kate's favourite programme.
Okay.
Oh,
I
is
think
it?
I've spoke to you about it. That's why you said I watch it, but I don't watch it. No, they just these folk match up couples and they marry straight away, and then you see them. They put them somewhere, Ken, like fucking Corfu for 2 weeks, and you see how they get on and whether it's gonna last. And there's about fucking 6 or to 8 couples maybe.
Nino at last, would it?
But yeah, again, some of the dames are.
You
You could watch it. You could watch it and they listen to it.
Aye, exactly.
Oh,
Put it that way.
Yeah.
Oh, aye. Better watching it with the volume down anyway, just in case you hear somebody coming.
Aye, well, aye, I know.
Has somebody watched Department Q yet?
No.
Watch that.
No time to watch
You
that.
need, you need to watch
Harsh.
Department Q.
Aye.
Edinburgh based. It's the best thing I've ever watched.
Aye. Fits it about. It's a premise.
Here we go.
It's a whodunit, and it's
Is it crime.
and it is seriously dark,
Is it?
sadistic.
It's a boy in an
well fucked.
accident.
You're selling it.
The boy's in an accident, then he gets to run this department, was it?
Correct. And
You're
it's,
selling
he's dealing with cold cases.
It's in Netflix.
Aye, and it's getting rave reviews, but the premise, it's so fucked up. Like you're just sitting there the whole time going, I can't believe this is actually happening.
Nice one.
Aye.
Like a Squid Game sort of idea. Or,
Aye, well, the depravity of
deer.
the bad guys is just
aye. Really bad.
right up your street and yours.
Have you been watching
Got
20,
me depraved.
Have you been watching Murder 24/7?
Channel
4.
No.
Nah.
It's good.
Is it?
It's proper factual stuff.
Definitely.
Aye,
Go in and take a blood spatter and how the
Aye,
was
aye,
and
that's
stuff like that.
Are we semi-on?
Forensics. I like that. Boys in with white bailer suits.
Yes.
They've got a UV light thing on.
Aye.
Looking at like it's a bullet shell.
Aye.
Hairs.
Aye.
I like watching cold cases for they got DNA for like
in the day.
1983 for it was not even a thing, but they kept it
On
just
file.
in case. And then these cold cases are solved nowadays because they've
Aye.
got the DNA for. That's
So they-
amazing.
So Davey,
Aye.
Davey thinks he's just strolling on with his life and he's got a Huawei.
Aye, aye.
Knock, knock, knock.
Aye.
Didn't they happen about that taxi driver in Aberdeen?
Aberdeen,
Aye.
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 Oh boy, you put it inside like it was in 80 or
80 odd, I
See, there's a
think
few
he was.
programmes of Let Me now, huh?
Is there?
Aye. So that's TV. But you watch Married at First Sight of Australia?
No, I don't watch that. Katie watches it.
Okay.
I don't watch it.
All right.
Like I say, I watch.
Love Island.
Love Island's on a new eye.
Is it?
You watch it for Maya Jama, don't you?
My TV's new on for this shit.
Maya Jama, though.
I was actually watching a thing about the war in Balkans.
Oh, aye.
That's good. It's split up by Yugoslavia.
Aye,
yeah.
that would be
That's
good.
interesting. Like
Aye.
it's like a 4-hour documentary. I'll watch it like 20 minutes before I fall asleep.
Aye.
But I fall asleep. But I am interested in it. Like,
Red
It's about
Star,
to get
Red Star
TV.
Belgrade, yeah.
there's a lot of
A lot of
fucking
politics in it.
ethnics. A lot of Slavs, Croats, Bosnians,
Albanians.
Albanians, Kosovoans, Muslims, fucking Catholics.
Aye.
It's just a melting pot.
Aye,
Ken.
aye.
Hundreds of years of history.
But I was like I was a Tito, was it Joseph Tito? He was the dictator, and he kept that together, Yugoslavia together with a kind of an iron fist. But he was he had a good economy going for a communist country, and then he died. Then
I mind for that kicked off.
Slavan.
Milosevic,
Slavan
Milosevic.
He's a Bosnian, and some of the Bosnians wasn't getting treated well, and I think it was Kosovo or Slovakia, and then he was on their side, and as soon as you took a side, Ken, that kicked off big time.
Mind Nick Allen used to be called. His nickname was Bosnian War Child.
Was it?
Savage enough.
Bad Yugoslavia, man. There's some fucking amazing sports teams when you hit
aye.
countries
Fuck,
together,
aye.
Ken.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty nice country. Well, you've been, don't you?
Croatia.
Croatia, aye.
Fucking brilliant.
Aye, nice place.
Aye.
Was it Dubrovnik?
Dubrovnik.
Aye.
It's
Aye,
only
you
3
would
years
have
ago.
went
It's
there,
fucking
like,
class.
like-
now. I know.
There's a part of Albania and it coast. It's supposed to have a nice. If you fly to Corfu
Oh, okay.
and get a boat
Get a boat
across,
go-
it's
Nice.
Nice, really, really nice. Supposed to be.
Is that Croatia?
Albania.
Albania, aye.
Albania.
I'm not sure about that.
For me.
Nah, Albania would be alright.
Aye. I think it would be enough.
Russia will be a while in there.
I see
Aye,
Iran and all.
documentary. Iran's going to be flat and short legs.
You'd never go to Iran.
No.
Cheap holiday here just now, so fucking cheap flights in there just now.
Aye.
But,
If you can
That's
land
a
a plane.
fucking backward
I was
place,
talking to a
so-
boy at work the other day if I was working in a FPSO in Israel. They got choppered off and then
Did
flown
they?
back. Aye.
Aye.
Well,
see it-
flown to Cyprus.
see Iran back in the 70s.
Aye, Finney
Fucking
Shah was in charge.
Unbelievable
But
place.
he was like an American puppet, and they didn't like that, Ken.
Aye, but it was
But
fucking
it was a better place.
better place.
Like you got flights for Tehran to fucking Jerusalem and all that.
yeah.
There was no problems.
No.
But as soon as the Khomeini boy, or
Muslims.
they went to Sharia
Yes,
law
so-
basically, and kind of why women are treated do that? It's fucking
horrific.
crazy, like, Ken.
Yeah.
You get like
I didn't start by
nah.
that, but
You could go on a
I'll go in
while.
jail.
And that really came from I'm on about cancer.
That's nothing new here.
If you've read it, it's true.
I've got an outlined idea. Ken, but I wouldn't get too deep about
We
it.
just get it was bad.
Or
okay?
I'll hey fucking shaker on the text saying, I say, what the fuck?
Historically
you stick
wrong.
out?"
Historically incorrect, Barry.
So I pulled I've done all the sheets here for our predictions for last year.
Oh, that'll be interesting because I clean forgot.
Do you want me to play the some of the predictions so you can listen to it?
Is it for English, Scottish?
English for a
Oh,
start.
aye, okay, good.
Okay.
English for a start. We'll see if it
I was
is.
high wrong.
Aye, so was
High
I.
wrong. Oh, maybe I wasn't.
Will I go with the bottom, my bottom four?
Do your hell lot.
We'll do my hair lot first. This is my top.
Aye. Because then it gives everybody some time.
Well, if it,
Well, I've got.
Aye.
right, I'll go for bottom to top.
Aye.
So bottom 20, Ipswich.
Correct.
Correct.
Then Wolves. Then Bournemouth. Everton, fourth bottom.
That's legit signed. I've confirmed.
Is it?
Is it?
Aye.
Is that true? Or is that
No, it's
100% legit?
Sky Sports News.
Woke.
So 16th Southampton, 15th Fulham, I think they'll only be 14th Forest, 13th Brentford, 12th Leicester City, put down, 11th Brighton, 10 West Ham, 9 Chelsea, 8 Crystal Palace, 7 Newcastle, 6 Villa, 5 Man United, 4 Spurs, 3rd Liverpool, 2nd Arsenal, and top Man City.
A few similarities to me, Mike.
I got 2 out of 20.
Yeah, I'm with you. Bottom, I've got Ipswich,
Yep.
followed by Southampton,
Yep.
then Wolves, 17th, Leicester 17th, Forest 16th, Everton 15th, Brighton 14th, Fulham 13th, Palace 12,
Palace
Bournemouth-
12th.
Bournemouth 11. Bournemouth 11. I'm not convinced Palace will hold on to their players.
Aye,
okay.
before the window shuts.
Bournemouth 11th, Brentford 10th, Chelsea 9th, 8th is West Ham, 7th Newcastle, 6th is Spurs, 5th is Villa, 4th is where's my 4th is Loserfool, 3rd is United, 2nd City, and Arsenal.
Just guys.
Arsenal rules here.
I can't believe they're not lenient on Liverpool. Ipswich bottom, Southampton second bottom, Forest third bottom. Then I've got 17th Leicester, 16th Brighton, 15th Brentford, 14th Wolves, 13th Bournemouth, 12th Fulham, 11th, Everton. I did Him in 7th, but then I decided in 11th. 10th, Palace. 9th, Liverpool. Arnie Snot.
He's hopeless, isn't he?
Hopeless. 8th, West Ham. 7th, Newcastle. 6th, Chelsea. 5th, Villa. 4th, Man United. 3rd, Spurs. 2nd, Arsenal. Man City win.
Fucking hell, Man United and Spurs.
You got 1 point.
Correct.
How much Shed get?
Shed got
He's got him in 9th.
2 in 9th. They're a shit show. Our clubs
they're
just now.
fucking
Like,
shower.
they just
See if it kept.
I'll wait for got you coming up because you obviously forgot to do your predictions.
Aye, so I'm probably trying to write down
Right, the restrictions put in for this season.
I think they've got 8 in the books, I think.
It's 8 about Chelsea.
See Palmer signed a new deal today.
Did he?
To 20...
Brilliant.
That's
high-level stuff, innit?
2033.
Pedro Neto for goals.
7-year contract.
Aye, well, so his contract was to 2029, and he's just extended it to 2033.
Fuck shit.
So if it win 2024,
Aye.
so
Just waiting for Mars to
9 year.
finish it, writing his in up. Mars.
Bottom up.
Aye.
Ipswich bottom.
Yeah.
I've Vangry.
Brighton, second bottom. Southampton, Brentford, Bournemouth, Leicester, West Ham, Wolves.
What West Ham? West Ham
14th.
Nah, no way.
Wolves, Fulham, Forest,
Well,
Everton, Palace, Newcastle, Man United, Villa, Chelsea, Spurs, Liverpool, Arsenal, City.
So I'm the only neighbour.
So Marcy, you got 3 out of 20.
So I won.
And you won.
and that just fit with that. So Marcy did that in 5 minutes, and he got 3.
Spent a week trying to do
These did I get right, Mike?
You got West Ham 14th.
Oh.
You got Villa in 6th, so did I.
Aye.
And you also got Arsenal in 2nd.
Oh, well.
So did I. Dunk, you got Arsenal. That was it. Shed, you got Palace and Brentford.
Fahad Forest highest up.
You.
Aye. But did I hear Matt like Forest?
You had him 11th.
Spurs. He's Spurs.
Spurs and Man United in top 4.
Shows you.
Fucking just. Oh, man.
I'm gonna can you do try it a few wild beans hoping it comes off and you look like a genius Ken. Like you in Liverpool at 9th.
Aye.
You
Madness.
just that's fucking you just tried
A
it
wing
there.
and a prayer, innit?
Aye. You end up looking like a cock.
I saw that was the English Premier League. What, hear the Scottish scene?
Aye, go for
I
it.
go for it.
So I'll just fast forward this to the Scottish scene on the phone here. 2 seconds.
Somebody's
Ran
went.
back, like he forgot.
By the way, Cantwell isn't able to be here anyway. He's leaving.
I think he did that deliberately.
Aye.
As though to say,
So I'll
it's
just
the-
fast
it's
forward a
neighbour.
bit. Aye.
I'd agree with you.
Well, predictions obviously is league
I
starts.
honestly think we could lose second place this year.
I think if Hearts get
Rangers.
can they signed early, if they get their act together, I think there's a chance of that. If Rangers have a bad season,
What's your predictions?
I thought about that.
thought about
I've just stuck with Rangers and say.
that.
So we'll go for the bottom 6 for a start.
Yep.
Will we?
Aye.
So let's just go with one. We'll go down to who says we last.
Okay.
Okay, last.
And then do it like a last.
County, Sarah year.
St Johnston.
St Johnston.
St Johnston. Is that
Second
right?
last,
Dundee United.
Motherwell.
St Mirren.
Ross County.
Third last.
Dundee United.
Dundee United.
St Mirren.
Dundee.
4th, 9th,
Motherwell.
St Johnston.
Dundee.
Motherwell.
8th,
Ross County.
County.
Dundee United.
Fuck me, you are not far
Well,
along.
St Mirren.
Seventh.
7th,
I've got St Mirren.
Dundee.
Dundee.
Motherwell. And 6th, top 6,
Sixth, I've got Hibs.
Hibs.
Dons.
Killie.
Fifth, I've got Killie.
I've got Killie.
Hibs.
Hibs.
Just vice versa, yeah. Fourth,
Aberdeen.
Aberdeen.
Kelly.
Hertz.
Oh.
4th. 3rd,
Hearts.
Hearts.
Aberdeen. Second, Rangers.
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 Rangers. Then Aberdeen Celtic.
Have they got to talk to?
Have you got it up
Obviously.
to you? So, Dunk, you got 2 out of 12. Marcy, you got 3 out of 12. Shay, you got 3 out of 12. And I got 4 out of 12.
Hey.
Oh, well done, Mike.
Better with the Scottish team, but then
Less teams to pick for, like.
Easier. It's slightly easier.
Well, you,
Aye, St Johnston, they finished bottom. No, aye, they did. So
did.
3 was got a right in.
Yes.
Aye.
So Moss hasn't got
Must
six.
got 4, sorry.
You fucking.
I knew he was clocking it. Well done, Moss. Equal winner.
Equal. No, Massey wins it,
Equal
because he's
first.
got 7 out of 32.
Aye. I think we need to do better next year.
I know. Aye.
I'm
But
getting
I thought-
a bit more focus in
Aye.
next year.
Because that's embarrassing, isn't
I
it,
did.
too?
You need to tuck a Man United goggles off, boys, for next
I
next
did
season.
this year.
Yeah.
I'll talk him off this year. So I'm thinking
Because they go 9th.
8th, I've got him in. He's the news.
8th or 9th, I've got that.
6th one. Depends on signings. There's a lot to happen yet. So.
Aye, we can leave it till.
See, when you talk about pro football players, just going to Man United, have you seen that clip of Cunha playing street football
No.
in Brazil? He's playing with his mates,
Aye.
and he's on holiday now, and you see how talented he is. Like,
Aye.
on he can pro foot. He's playing with his mates, for obviously look like they're decent players, and he's absolutely ripping it. Like, ridiculous ability.
Aye.
Just playing in the street.
I've always liked Cunha, like, he's
Huh?
a good player, like. I've always been a good player.
United all around him.
He's a good signing, though.
Huh?
He is a good signing.
Yeah, I'm happy with that signing.
Project 150, though, is it?
What's that?
Man United.
How?
Project 150, they want to win the Premier League, the female and the male, for their 150-year celebrations in 2028.
Is that what it is?
Make it happen.
Yeah. Do you know?
28, 29 season
Aye.
or 20?
Well,
want to be 27, 28?
No,
No.
no chance.
28, 28, 29.
3 year away, chance.
Maybe.
Yeah. This season's going to be a big season, is it? Obviously,
Aye.
like says Spurs, Thomas Frank, and Ange. You wasn't here. Max was
Aye,
maybe
Aye,
Ange.
I'd put in my comment.
Aye. Yeah, 100%.
They get me started in that. I'll be here in another 12 hours. I noticed you made it under 12 hours last
we did,
week.
aye, yeah.
Just I'm there fucking speaking shite.
Thomas Frank, we'll see how he gets on Spurs, but
I like Frank.
I like him, but
manager,
I
like,
agree with you. It's not fit for me.
I think he's a good fit for Spurs. Like,
no.
Brentford's his level.
I think he's aye, but he's kind of Spurs like to play out attractive fit back in.
We'll see. I reckon.
And he can.
know.
I
I
think he's capable of. Man, maybe he is capable.
I worry for Brentford. now.
Aye.
You've seen it before when the boy that's been here a while
Aye, aye.
just fits the club.
And if they lose Mbembo and Wissa and boys like that, you can just see him.
Just disappear.
Aye, doing the fucking.
Keeper's a one, has he?
Is he?
Is he a what?
Flecking.
Flicking eye.
Oh, he's away as well.
First year.
Boys are what Real Madrid and that.
Far.
Centre back.
Centre.
That's Bournemouth.
Bournemouth, is it,
Bournemouth,
aye?
aye. Well, we'll see.
What
We'll
a
see.
move, eh? Bournemouth to Real Madrid.
Aye.
A lot of chopping and changing that we done over the summer, I would say.
Aye. What a presser for Trent, though.
Aye.
I
Fluid.
thought that was AI.
Yeah.
Sure, that's not AI.
No.
That was-
Yeah.
True. But I was rumoured he was learning Spanish last season.
But if you're going to Real Madrid, that's like that's a big thing about Bale. They went to see you making an effort.
Aye.
But Trent was not doing fuck all else last season.
Definitely AI. Playing golf.
Playing goal.
No, it was definitely AI. There's no way.
See, they're talking about Robertson leaving, and even getting old send off.
Atletico Madrid.
Aye.
Aye.
And he's keen
Be a good fit for him, I think.
at stage of his career.
I've said that he's finished, like, but I didn't see it myself. Like,
he's finished.
Aye.
5 million quid.
Aye.
And I'm not for all this fucking send off and dunk. There's no loyalty in Fibber.
If you want loyalty, yeah, dog.
Correct.
Just would say.
Get on with it.
You believe in this boy was on that plane?
For.
That boy was on a plane, an Indian plane.
I know. Seen that, the conspiracy theory.
Boy survived.
He was on the plane.
Boy walked off a plane, and he swapped seats and all that part. Everybody's dead.
The plane blew up.
Has he been
It was a
arrested? I
massive
read today he's been arrested.
Ball of fire. Abdi died. Apart from him.
Messiah.
Do you not care this, mate?
I heard a story about the British.
But did I read that headline today saying he'd been arrested?
I heard rumours he'd been
Arrested for fit
arrested.
though.
I didn't read. I
Crashed the
didn't.
plane.
Aye.
But I think he's.
He maybe planted the bomb.
That was not a bomb.
No. I think it's the
Flaps.
Aye, they didn't tack a landing gear up, he extended the flaps. I think that's what's happened, but maybe no. It's amazing, Ken. These boys will find out. Like,
Oh, I'll definitely find you.
Some this conspiracy theorists and us saying,
Terrible.
look
Though,
at-
innit? Like 270 folk have died. Like,
Aye,
you going on
kids and
conspiracy?
that.
It's shocking.
but it's landed in this building. This building's not flattened. The
Aye.
Twin Towers fucking far down.
Aye, but it's totally different. The tail landed
Aye.
onto the building. Ken, it was only tail that was there. It was not, the whole plane didn't. If a whole plane going into what was coming down, like,
Oh,
Ken.
aye.
It came down tail first, Ken. Because
Yeah.
it was still trying to get lift.
Get lift.
It's horrific.
Oh,
It's horrible. It's your worst nightmare. Just
Aye,
before I'm going to want.
I hate flying and I like.
aye.
I don't mind flying. So
I like it.
Safest mode of transport.
It is.
So.
More chance of getting killed in a car.
Guys, you got
Aye,
to tell yourself.
absolutely.
When I walk the airport.
But nays horrifically. Kind of like
Oh,
a bar fire. Like a bit. It's.
You could do that in a car.
I'm fucking up playing. It's just a bar fire.
But haven't you mash into something? You're like, then
Aye.
you're lying there.
But I still, I just think of planes. It's the worst way to go.
Nah.
The worst transport accident you can hate is on a plane, like because you're thinking about that. Folks see that they were going up and then
And then
they're
they're
going
down.
down.
Oh, watch
They
out.
can for
struggling here.
10 seconds. This is bad.
Aye. Wonder if it's gone through their heats, Ken.
I think you have a heart attack before it happens.
Oh, well, that's for you'd hope.
I'm already anxious anyway for the takeoff, so like
Oh,
I'd probably be away.
Yeah, good flyer.
Nah, nah.
No, I'm neither, man.
You know, that's
And Abby likes to sit there and go, "Hey, drunk, we'll get a crash, we'll get a crash." And that really fucking helps, because it doesn't matter what you say, because I guess I say to him, "You're fucking scared. You're scared. You can't fucking stop
Aye,
it."
no, right enough.
But I still get on the cunt.
How you need to.
I like landing because I can. The closer you get to deck,
Yeah.
the more chance you've got.
Again,
See, no, our boys didn't. So.
Well, they didn't get far up, did they?
No.
And they were
No.
coming down.
So then
there's
you're going towards the runway,
Aye.
so you've a better chance.
I was near a bird strike on Allencat, was there?
No, no,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
purely mechanical. I think.
Was
it was,
it?
Oh, see, it was teeing off
trying.
bad, and then it just
just
couldn't get up, Ken,
Aye.
and then it just started coming down.
then worse
So-
when you're getting, and then it just.
But listen to the experts; they said the landing gear should have been up
Aye.
long before, and it was odd. It was not even retracting, Ken.
Aye. It's a head
but the way the world now, they'll try and find somebody to blame, because that's the world we live
Well,
in.
it will be somebody's fault, but hey,
But usually in a disaster like that, it's a chain of events.
Aye.
Oh, aye.
it's
not
not
just
just
one
one person. It's a
Mistake. It's a
It's definitely no
mistake.
service. Right,
series
is
of
it?
mistakes.
Aye.
It's never been service right, is it?
100%.
Reed Diesel.
I bet you it was.
Cheap fuel or something. No, it's a shame. It's a big plane. It was a Dreamliner, was it? 77?
Yeah.
It was a new.
Dreamliner,
yeah.
Dreamliner. They're fucking big buggers of things, like, you know.
I need to bit of fit down to get her going.
It's a shame. Who was spending before
I
that, though?
reckon. I
Fat
reckon.
bar.
For about Farts, Liverpool, rocking the world record.
I
maybe?
reckon nothing about him, but that's a lot of
I've
money.
seen him in that. He's not.
Is he? Come on,
That's a
shit.
lot. That's a lot of pressure.
Aye.
He's not going to make it.
No?
Oof.
Fucking the lost tribe in the Amazon rainforest. Seen that coming.
I seen him. I seen him play. To be
There's just a
fair.
serious amount of cash in it.
Aye.
120 million.
But you
Europe,
can Liverpool. I say,
Skint.
we're skint. We're still spending Coutinho money. See they've about 10 signings, about £1 billion they've spent.
Aye.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Winning things, though.
It's good. I think they've won a league, they've won it at Canter, but they continue to strengthen it.
I
That's
know.
what you've got to do.
Ken, Tom was the last good boy to come across for Germany. Joking aside,
Aye, no.
joking aside,
Hitler tried.
For?
Hitler tried.
Aye, he struggled.
Fuck off.
He struggled.
He couldn't get across, though.
No, he didn't. No, go to the French league.
Aye.
Aye, Farmers League.
But joking aside,
Nah, I mean, German players watch him well.
or players for the German leagues come across.
But Ballack didn't light it up for what he was doing before he came to Chelsea. He was a good player at Chelsea, but he wasn't like a superstar.
Kind of like a Werner and Havertz and Sancho. They were all lighting up the Bundesliga.
Aye.
Klinsmann.
Well, you come back.
A good spell.
Maybe you come back 25 years, aren't you?
Ken, I'm just thinking of recent times. Maybe Ken
Nobody.
Jens Lehmann.
De Bruyne.
De Bruyne, but
Aye.
Hubs maybe the one.
Aye.
Well, obviously, it's
The Isaac.
Gundogan maybe.
Isaac's going to be at Liverpool as well. He'll be a big signing.
For?
Isaac.
Isaac.
He's
Yeah,
not gonna.
Newcastle. He'll be at Liverpool.
You think so?
Aye.
Because Newcastle's looking at. Fuck, are they looking at again? The boy for Brighton, João Pedro.
Oh, aye.
Okay.
Are they?
Yeah.
Strange.
Yeah. See, Fab's maybe gone to Monaco.
Far.
Pogba.
Oh, I seen that, aye.
Good to see him back in the game.
Is it, Mike?
Nah, not really.
No.
And
Fuck.
Kyle Walker in your favourites?
Aye.
Back to the Premier
I
League?
heard far has he got to?
Everton.
Everton?
Is he?
He's horrible, too.
I see Kyle Walker said he would give us a couple of Premier League medals back to have been in that Tottenham team.
Is that right?
In Europa.
He also properly bummed up McTominay.
Did he?
He's saying about, like, because obviously he's been in Italy and saying how much rave reviews he get, and he goes, rightly so, because obviously he got released from Man United.
Yeah.
I'd be saying, good enough for Man United. And he says, regardless of fit league you're playing in or fit level, he says, what he's achieved out there is, like, tremendous.
Aye.
Napoli have also we've got De Bruyne in now.
Aye, I seen that.
Is
I
it-
thought I was a strange one, to be honest.
They're looking at Grealish. They're also looking at Sancho
Well, just shows you the standard of the fucking the Italian league.
and Darwin as well.
Great. Nunes,
Aye.
he'll miss it. Like he'll fucking land in Greece. Honestly,
I'm looking forward to see if our Grealish goes to. I think he's a Man United player, Grealish.
No
honest.
chance.
Nah, but I just mean he's that type of player. Just let him hit freedom, let him play.
I think that sums up Serie A for all that boys have got there.
Because they know it's an easier.
I think that's again. If you're the top teams here are getting rid of you and you're going to Serie A, you're finished.
Speaking of Serie A, Bonucci's tackle,
Ah.
that female. How funny was that?
Just a standard tackle.
Again, but they've said crunching.
It wasn't.
It wasn't. It was. He won a bar.
But it showed the physicality, didn't it? Because like she went down in a heap and hurt herself, and that's just a pure difference in physicality.
He fucking folded her like a pretzel.
And see, he didn't even look back.
Nah.
Nick Aaron.
Just a pure Italian defence.
yeah.
Bonucci looks like you'd still
But at
play
the
him.
end of the day, if they want to play with the men, well, you just treat him on
He
it.
didn't even think twice. Didn't jockey.
They want a quality till it comes and gets them.
I was hoping he,
Here's your equality.
I was hoping
Now do you like it?
But for me, it's the fact that he just didn't bat an eyelid. He didn't look round. He just fucking powered up the pitch, man, and he batted
It's
it.
been
And
a
he
great
went,
tackle.
only disappointing bit for me. He didn't slow down enough. I thought he.
I
we speed
really
up.
give it a 50.
And we speedy up just the last 5 yarder. Nah. No, but it was
It was that crunching
Nah.
It
tackle.
was that crunching.
he won a bat and just took her.
It was you know that things for you slide, stop a ball,
Yeah,
and
take a
person,
person.
Aye,
rolls over the top. Yeah.
You need to get fucking Chiellini in next year. I'll watch it.
nasty.
He'll hang by the throat.
The most cynical defender in history.
Somebody got through a goal with a ponytail. What?
In the Euro final for he hauled
the
back
bo-
Saka.
Saka.
That was hilarious. Like,
Yeah.
It was just quality defence.
Technically one of the worst players you've ever seen, but fuck me,
What
good
a
defence.
defender.
Again, he had nothing though, did he? Like,
when he was running with the bayou, I was scared for him. Like he was getting tripped.
what a defender.
Unbelievable defender.
Kid, if he didn't deal it with Saka, Saka's away.
Aye.
Aye.
Fuck you.
I'll take a booking.
I'll take a booking.
Aye.
I'm near score. I'm near halfway line. You're not getting score for a free kick for here,
Aye.
but you're definitely not getting a one-on-one with my goalie.
That's, that's the last great centre half pair in Bonucci and Chiellini.
I think so,
Keeling.
aye. Yeah. I wouldn't disagree with that.
See, Gattuso's into management. now
He's,
as well.
has he got the
He's been for a while.
Italian
He's
job, I bet.
Italian, he's got
Italian
the Italy job.
Is he?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye, they pumped the boy already, didn't
Maybe
they?
he's good. Maybe shit.
Is that the
They'd be
third
fucking fired up anyway.
third tournament in a row at Italy and I qualified for?
Aye.
That's major. That's what it says.
Aye.
Father standards dropped in it.
Football general's shite though. It is.
Scottish is good.
They need a good Italy for
The
me.
Scotland.
It's more
League,
enjoyable to watch.
Scottish League, Scottish football shite.
They need a good Italy for me. A World
They need
Cup
a good
in it.
Italy,
Just-
aye.
You can't beat
But I always think you look at 11 new, you used to ken every player and the subs. You
Aye,
don't ken hardly one of the players now in Italy's team.
No.
Seen some Al clips on Instagram for it. They're playing the national anthem and the camera slowly moves down. And you're like, oh, I have
at
done
him.
it. Oh, it's
Zenga.
Maldini is fucking every player.
Beautiful.
Baggio, fucking, oh my god.
But
Costa
maybe it's our age. 'Cause
Ancelotti.
other week here was watching the PSG game and it was obviously doing that pan thing.
Aye.
And grandson was rattling off.
Aye, exactly.
Every
No,
player,
it's
and I'm
definitely
going
it's definitely about that.
Aye. Getting my
Zurida, is it?
Aye.
But
Yeah.
Urida was better.
Better.
Obviously. It's 100%
Same with
factual.
same with music. Bands, dance
I
music,
try to tell.
clubs, Ibiza.
Oh, music's finished now.
I was trying to tell last week, Mum and my sister, music finished in the 90s. Like,
Oh,
music
100%.
nowadays is a disgrace.
It's not
Winning
music.
class is music.
Because it's went woke. Because as I saw Noel's interview on Absolute the other day saying they don't want to have somebody being interviewed in all the TV programmes off his face on gear. They're just nagging it. No, but they're just
Aye,
nagging
they're
it.
gonna
But he
get
says they'll rather put Harry Styles out in front of a camera wearing a dress.
Aye.
Because he'll
Okay.
do it.
That's all right.
Aye. Right time to do one for the weekend, is it?
Well, we've had it. Well,
Abdi's gone dinosaurs, aren't they, listening to
just
that?
got years of you.
All right.
Well, I've done FIFA for the Club World Cup. You've done.
I've done Wyndham
But
Clark for
the-
golf.
The official that said that Sam Burns couldn't have a drop off.
Oh, aye. That's just fine. So, you probably seen I put a message in the chat today. I was going to do the council again, but
I did see
I
that.
missed that. You'd already deleted it every time I go.
I read it and I think
Said die.
I just ran group chat and I
Aye.
just put on. I don't think I can help
If
you.
it was
Nick.
it, if it was it.
I was going ape shit about Kunchel now.
never picked up my pen again.
Never teamed his
That's
Ben.
twice in 3 weeks.
What
now.
was it meant for, Elaine?
I was just telling Elaine. Elaine asked me if I've contacted Council and goes, I've sent an email. Blah, blah,
Aye,
here's
aye.
it is.
That is shocking, though.
It's fucking piss
It's a
poor.
disgrace.
paying council tax.
Exactly.
Disgrace.
Asking for money back.
I'll only be paying my council tax. I'll just stop it.
Aye.
See how
We
quick
should not
that-
stop. We should not stop paying council tax.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
It was going to be them, but it's going to be Fiona Bruce.
Off.
Fiona Bruce, what's she done?
on.
Jesus. I was watching it last week.
National
Question
treasure.
time.
Question time.
Aye. I was watching it.
I thought you meant.
I can't
I
watch
thought you meant a local lady. like Fiona Flair.
I was
Fiona
watching it. Fit part.
The health part for everybody gets to say that bit, right?
Yep.
And the boy for Reform was trying to speak,
Uh huh.
and she was cutting him off all the time. Boy for Labour speaking, leaving him, blah blah. Then they went to the audience to speak to a boy who's a Reform supporter,
Shut him down.
and she's kind of shutting him down, going, "Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up." Then the next person speaking was a Labour supporter, and she was just leaving him to rattle
so
off.
obvious.
Because she's a fucking libtard, isn't she?
It's
So
just the
she's
hair and the
obviously-
fucking BBC.
I
Because
can't.
they know they're getting traction, don't they?
I Reform. I can't watch that.
Now, you get too angry, don't you?
It just puts me in fucking orbit.
And you gotta sleep.
I wouldn't have
That's
mind
sad,
if
innit?
it was. I was thinking BBC are so heavy-sided with Liberals. It's hard to. If they give Abdi a fair crack, at it,
Correct.
Aye.
Aye,
Which
but
they should because it's
they
fucking
didn't
taxpayers'
have-
money.
It was annoying.
Aye.
Aye.
For me.
Basically, for the libtards, if you've got any fucking grief, any thing negative to say about immigration, you're a racist.
Correct.
And that's
Far
it.
right. Far right. You're far right.
Aye, far right
Well,
racist.
no, I've just got an opinion.
Aye.
We've all got opinions.
Aye.
Just because I disagree with you doesn't mean say I'm racist.
No.
Yeah, because I was brought up. I
or
was brought up.
misogynistic or
Aye.
fucking sexist.
You're not allowed to say, oh, you can't get a hospital appointment because the country's overcrowded. We can't afford to pay for NHS because there's too much folk here. But that's racist, is it?
Racist,
well.
right?
Can-
Aye. He was trying to say his piece, and if it happened,
Aye.
about turning the boats around and putting them back away.
Well,
But it's because of the weather conditions at the time they'll turn the boat, there'll be folk fan off and killing folk on the boats and that. So we'll just take him in.
well, I'll tell you if he buy oil rigs or boats outside, buy the nut boat, and then we'll sort your asylum out then. And if you have a genuine case, we'll tuck you in.
France,
If you haven't,
France
you're
shouldn't
gone
be letting them get on the
We
boats.
pay France.
fucking pay
we
France.
pay France to
Nah.
stop them.
Billions.
Aye, and they
McMahon's.
didn't.
No, so
Because
what's-
they if
Invade France.
Seemingly, if they're in the water, France can't deny it. If they get in the water,
Aye.
so seemingly they're wading out to the boats,
Seen it last week, guy.
and they're getting by that way.
So
But they are trying to change it. I
if
think.
you're a genuine asylum seeker, why would you pay thousands to come across to Britain?
Jump on a plane.
Or you could just jump on a one-way ticket for £100 with your passport and try and claim asylum here, or a genuine asylum. But you wanna, because if you're not genuine, you'll get sent back to the country you've just come for.
If you come in,
So they'll come in illegally and get fucking think it's milk and honey, just fucking shut it all down.
And I've never seen a decent answer to how they pass are they safe countries
Yeah.
before they get to us.
Aye.
I've never heard anybody answer that question satisfactory for me.
Do you think? do you think if they didn't get a house and they didn't get money, they'd come?
nah.
No.
No.
I can't wait till I'm Prime Minister, honestly.
Kingdom shed.
I wouldn't make a kingdom. No.
You'd be a dictator, though. would
You'd be a
There'd
communist.
be
kind
nobody
of-
at work and tracky bottoms, would there?
Oh no. Working for him, Capers stopped as well.
I had a disagreement in West Hill and Tesco the other night with a couple of.
Oh, did you?
Wanking for him.
So I'm not going to divulge in it on this
yeah.
platform, but
Yeah.
it was annoying.
About a few rules in my kingdom. Be nae eating apples in the bothy.
Aye. Drinking
Aye.
juice.
And I'll be nae drinking juice out of fucking gulping juice out of a plastic bottle.
Aye.
How about slurping cups of tea?
Oh no, nae noises at all in the bothy. Can just
So what would you do? Did you put your headphones in?
nae piercing the film of your fucking microwave seal.
When folk eat 40 times, you only need to eat twice.
Come on, man, you're not Jeffrey Dahmer. Fucking just a couple of stabs, can
I can, but he's maybe talking frustration out for the day. Just
and stirring your cup of tea.
ding, 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 ding.
Man, start.
Aye.
3 revolutions is enough.
I suppose. It's called peacetime for a reason, huh?
Aye,
Peace.
need some peace.
Peace.
Aye.
Or just put a radio on.
Aye, well,
radio
that's a
put
good
a
idea,
Bit of
actually.
background music.
But aye, that would kill it,
Aye.
Aye. Just bit of ambience.
An Alexa, 30 quid. Throw it in.
Aye.
Fast paying for that, Mike. Fast paying for that.
If it's account onto somebody's account,
So I was a gaffer who
I don't
jobs
add
north
blue
south
to my
too.
fucking shopping list or something like
I
that.
can, but you're putting up a price of houses in, aren't you? Extra expense.
I had a good time to do Mug of Truth in this weekend since we were speaking about stuff like that. the mug of truth. Who's going with the mug of truth? I'll go with mine.
Go on,
It's after last Friday in the Rustic Grill. Is it acceptable if you're out for a meal to ask for a doggy bag?
I think it's. What's that look at me?
I'll dive in. 100%. Aye.
Aye.
We often ask for a doggy bag.
100%. I've paid for my food.
Aye.
I know it. I'm talking to
We
him.
go to the Kippy Lodge quite a lot with Kirsty's mum, and we always get the kids back in a box,
Aye,
and that's
100%.
our supper at night.
Aye, a box. Aye.
100%.
Box is better than a. It's just the expression
Aye.
a bag. Yeah, it's always a box. You get it.
Yeah.
I'm not keen on somebody just talking a plate and scraping
No,
it
exactly.
in a bag.
No. Well, there's some foods that are not acceptable to take back for a doggy bag.
What you thinking? Like
Chicken
mince?
curry.
Chips. You're not taking chips back.
Absolutely not.
Nah, it would take to be like
Well,
this.
see, if you put them back in the air fryer, they're not.
Aye, they're actually air frying.
The wifey on Friday, she asked for a doggy bag and she was taken back. She had fajitas.
Oh, aye.
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 But she had their tias not even made up.
Yeah.
Aye.
Yeah.
Acceptable.
Aye,
Yeah.
that's fine.
We team doggy bags back with our mum's, our Kirsty's 40, was it? And it was macaroni and cheese and fajita
I'm
and
probably
steak.
talking mess stuff here.
Hold on here a minute. You've ordered macaroni and cheese.
No, but it was because it was a party. It was in the big dishes.
Oh,
so there was
aye,
heaps
it's
left, and I went,
aye, aye.
we fucking paid for that. There's no way we're leaving that.
Aye, okay,
aye,
that's
aye,
all
aye.
right.
Fucking
Well,
ladle
If
it
you've
in.
half eaten it,
Aye, no,
you can't be
no.
talking that because that's got saliva.
Yeah,
in it.
exactly.
Okay.
Aye.
It's like if you hear carvery, you're not asking put on a
You're not
box.
scraping the leftover carvery into a box.
No.
You're not doing that. Unless you've a Hale Yorkie.
You can put a Yorkie in and scrape all hang into a Yorkie.
Ultimately, again, why have you left food in the first place?
Well, that's it. I've never ever did it because I
It's just
was.
a bear.
I've always bloated a carve. Better for I've been.
Aye. And if I'm taking beef ham, it's for a dog. I'm not taking beef and chicken and ham purely for me to eat.
Are you there?
Yeah.
I would never take a doggy bag home for a dog.
All the reason that's coming home, I'm eating it after.
The fucking dogs eat.
I knew it after. I'm feeling hungry again. I'll finish off my supper. Aye, I'm talking a doggy bag every day of the week. If I've
Aye,
got stuff
definitely.
left.
As you said, you've paid for it.
Aye,
And
paid for it.
fucking everywhere's expensive now.
Fucking right,
I've
it is.
never actually did it, but
No.
I've got no objection to it.
I've done it for the kids when they
Aye.
were younger, but
Yeah, yeah.
I've never personally done it for myself.
No,
But
'cause I've scoffed at him.
I'll
I probably
Pizza
never
would
done.
be again if you had like a fucking 16-inch pizza and there was like a quarter of it left. I
Aye.
would probably hate to take that back.
I did
on
that
it.
last week. We was in at Zizi's last Friday, I think. It was, or so, I can't mind. And daughter, fucking big pizza. She only
Aye.
managed half of it, so I was like, no, box. Tuck that.
See, if you said, "Can I have a doggy bag?" and they said, "Sorry, we didn't do that here,"
I wouldn't be back.
would that be a death nail for you?
Ah,
Really?
100%. Aye.
Give me some tin foil. I'm talking your plate.
You're adamant it's coming here.
It's coming in.
I'll pay for it. Aye.
If you hit to carry it in your hands,
Right, Lisa, open your bag.
and our Michael Kors.
Scraping it in. Okay, right. Pooch my jacket. Oh, aye.
Principle.
Right.
We used to obviously get a couple of napkins and put the beef in the napkins and stuff like that and fold up the napkins and get me
Aye.
a napkins and fold it up to put it in a bag.
Aye.
Take it home for the dog.
It's like when you were on holiday, all you can eat buffet or something for your breakfast, but you was only bed and breakfast. You'd make sandwiches up for your dinner.
Oh, see, that's your order. That's fucking your order.
You can't,
You gone?
All you can eat buffet, and he's asking for a doggy. He's asking for a doggy bag, and then get up. Lumping stuff through a doggy bag.
I'm not doing
Leaving on his plate.
I'm knocking up sandwiches and talking about what we want for my dinner.
His peace box, get it.
hungry bastard.
You'd be banned from my establishment. If I didn't let
Care
you.
for your own holiday.
Aye.
I continental breakfast and all that, big breakfast,
Lovely.
that, right? Sandwiches for dinner, right? Again, ham and cheese and aye.
Oh, you can't
You're on
do that.
holiday.
That's wrong.
That is wrong.
Aye, if it's
It's
a
a
hell.
holiday. You're supposed to relax. Take a kid, family out for a
Aye.
Aye, but we're doing a boot on tours and stuff. Here, nice supper with just a sandwich for your dinner.
I could just see Lisa saying, "Fuck, I'm peckish," and saying, "Good, hold this finger up." Nah, I've come with sorries. What you got for? What you got for? I just did it for yourself, buffet thing. Singer, you did not.
I did. Fucking magic, honestly.
I've been to hotels before. They make you a sandwich for the plane the way home, but that's.
Did they?
Aye.
Never heard that.
Yeah.
I'm doing that every day of the week.
Yeah.
So would you see, Ken, in your continental breakfast, you got muffins. I love muffins. I could eat hundreds of
Hundreds of
them.
them.
In a little lanes.
Aye.
So would you tuck 6 of them a while, you? I've never even thought about that.
Have you now?
Nah, but
You're right.
Kind of little pastries with
You're
the
right.
custard in the middle.
Aye. That stuff's amazing.
You're right. You're right.
Napkins.
Sure, I might be getting on board with this actually.
Tuck all that a while with you.
Aye.
Bananas, fruit, nothing. Tuck all that tea.
That's a good. You've paid for it.
Oh, fucking right.
If I go to a hotel, I always do the same thing every time. If it's help yourselves, continental, but you also get a bacon and eggs. So I'll get bacon and eggs and sausages and all that. And
Yeah,
I'll have
pudding.
a glass of water, a glass of apple juice, and I'll drink that. And then I'll go up for my latte and about 12 little fucking muffin.
Blueberry
That's
muffin.
what I do.
And sit and eat all that shit.
Massive full English
Aye.
every time.
Ah, you got
Toast
to
nothing.
toast a lot.
Cup of tea, apple juice, water, and then I go up 2 croissants,
Aye.
butter,
Butter.
and jam.
We are tea or your
You would
coffee.
never hate it, Tim, but you're
Nah.
just
You'll
stuffing
hate
your
tea.
face
I'm thinking like
every
a
morning.
Fucking ruptured bulk.
I'll tell you like cornflakes first.
Ah, get the fuck, Mike.
Eat cornflakes at him!
Fuck off, man.
Yeah, in a fucking
You're fucking
hotel.
lying.
Fucking Jesus.
Cornflakes.
I would take cornflakes and a bit of toast or something like that for a start. Then they have or a croissant or something.
That's pudding.
Nobody is cereal.
Nah.
I've never seen nobody go up that. Apart from
That trust the milk abroad.
aye, true dunk. Apart from actual folk, like cultured folk, they go up and do all that shit.
Aye.
We nah.
But sometimes you get the variety packs.
Aye, and they are never enough in one ad box. You need a half dozen ad boxes.
Exactly.
Can you talk out for your dinner? And just wee carton of milk, just open the plastic inside and eat it for the plastic.
No, come on, shit.
I've never thought
Just
I might
marking shit up there.
that's-
There's literally 2 spoonfuls in that little
I can't,
pack.
but do you?
No.
That's an idea. I'm doing that next time. Lopkin.
So doggy bags are
Yes.
acceptable.
Yeah.
Pudding, I always take a pudding if because I'll manage my starting in Maine. If I'm having a pudding and I can't manage, I'll take a pudding home.
Well, if I'm hitting pudding, it gets devoured. Like,
Aye. If I can't manage, I'll be coming home.
Aye, that's why I was here a starter.
Aye.
Because I've been nothing worse than hearing a main than a pudding and still feeling hungry.
aye.
So I was here. I was here a starter.
Aye, starter now. So that's mine then. Shed, got off mug of truth.
Aye. Is it acceptable to say you look like a famous person when you look fuck all like him?
Are
So-
you like yourself?
Aye, so I overheard a conversation
I've done that before.
the other day. Blah, 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 blah. And she just said, and I just totally agreed with her, that I look like Taylor
Aye.
Swift.
You can't be saying that.
I'm like, you
Can
look
you?
like a fucking alcoholic
She looks
junkie.
like fucking a
You
comedian.
can't say you look like somebody
Aye.
famous.
She looks like Rosie, the comedian. With
Aye,
Rosie
Rosie Jones.
It was funny as her as well. Honestly. So is it acceptable to say you look like
Nah,
somebody?
you can't say that yourself.
I genuinely do think I look like
On
anybody.
everybody?
I don't know. I can't think of anybody.
No.
And not
about-
many
about-
folk have said to me, "Oh, you look like so
It's
and
about,
so."
no, no, same with me, but it's about to be a doppelganger some way.
The rhymes is, aye.
Probably. Aye.
I just, and I she said I look like Taylor Swift, and I just agreed. I was like, holy fucking shit. I can tell you now.
Dying to butt end the conversation.
Are you fuck?
You can't say it yourself.
I said it. I was like, wow.
Unless it's
'Cause that's-
funny.
'cause that's-
Ken, I look like Freddy Krueger. That's acceptable. Ken, 'cause you're
If
not
you're,
trying
if you're
to
saying
mark
somebody really famous, you're saying you've got a high opinion of yourself, haven't you?
Well, I'm like,
It's either got to be, I look like Freddy Krueger, which is one end of the spectrum, or you've got to go completely unreal.
Aye.
I look
Aye.
like Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
That's not funny, isn't it?
aye.
But if you're Ken, try to be
Trying to be
serious.
serious. I was like,
So, Tom, do you ever head in?
I don't think I've
No.
nobody come and saying you look like such and such. Never. No.
Mike looks like Stadler, does he?
I've actually somebody in Turkey
I've had a
years
cou- I've
ago
had a couple
said
of
I
weeks.
looked like Gerard Butler.
For Timu. For Sheen.
Timu Gerald
The same
Butler.
person then said that Chugs looked like.
There we go then.
Stephen,
Yeah.
well, he looks more like Stephen when you do Gerard Butler.
Wow.
Do you think you look like somebody famous?
No. My dad. If I would you think if you said?
You look like a boy in the meme, Ken.
I'll be the big glasses.
Yeah, I can't find it.
I was cooking his ham, his spam with his little hands.
I was thinking more fucking the boy for Goonies. Hey, you guys!
Sloth. It's an egg glasses. Fuck you.
I need fucking. You need to wear him at a diag.
Yeah. Just got the boy for. Was he in Avengers now? And he run over himself with a fucking snowmobile.
Oh yeah.
Looks a bit like
he was
Doug.
on Joe Rogan. I was
I've had a couple.
seriously-
I've had loads of times.
Aye.
Bublé and Jack Whitehall.
Bublé.
I actually had I was in the. I remember it like it was yesterday. I was in the forum, and this wifey came up and she goes, "Look, that's my husband over here." So I just want to say, I'm not hitting you, but I think you really look like Michael Bublé.
He didn't look like a fucking cartoon character. If it was his name again.
Aye.
Bob or something.
Bob.
Stick out logs.
Spit in the window. I got it. That's when I was younger.
Marcy, look on comedy.
I mind one person tell me I looked like Preston for
Ordinary
Boys. That was Neil Market used to say that.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can think of. The only breeze ever said I look like a unique look me.
Fucking like you.
I look a bit like a boy for Parks and Recreation. Can him? American boy.
Parks and Rec.
Works for the council.
No.
Nah. He's a comedian boy. In the programme, he has a task, but he's got a beard.
Aye.
Okay.
I'll just share.
Yeah, share it, aye.
Aye.
So we can laugh and mock you.
Point. If it was that point, mock and laugh.
Point, mock and laugh. Aye.
Bowers, aye. Any other pals of yours think are doppelgangers from day? Obviously, we had a laugh and a joke, but Gary not going to look like Freddy Krueger, but
No, does he not look like a porn star boy? Sins.
Johnny Sins.
Johnny Sins. Right.
Well.
Aye. Gal
wonder if
looks like heaps of folk.
aye.
Ronnie Wood. He's put a bit of weight on you.
Or Gogs looks like heaps of folk. Gogs.
I think so. Go Robbers.
Ah, yes, heaps of folk look like Mr. T and that again.
Like that version of Mr. T.
Did you keep on calling Steve at the wedding? You looked like.
Steve Robertson.
Aye.
At wedding.
Aye.
He looked like somebody.
Aye. Ali's wedding.
Oh, and mine from Steve. Well, he's got. He's got a beard. Steve grew a beard, and he kind of throwed his hair up, and it looked like Peter Sutcliffe.
That's what it was.
And I'm not joking. It was New Year. Me and Steve went up for gas, and I chopped in the door. Again, gas came to the door, opens the door. Goes, all right, guys, do you mind if I bring my mate Peter Sutcliffe with me? I'm not joking.
Yeah, happy.
Gary couldn't fuck it. He was laughing for about half an hour. And Steve found it funny for the first 5 minutes.
5 minutes and then went, right, that's enough.
Marsh, you got a mug of truth?
Fits the...
Furthest distance, go for a blow.
What's the oldest, youngest acceptable age you'd go for if you were in the dating game?
Right, that's a good one.
Oldest
Me and the
and
wife.
youngest.
Oldest
Me
and
and the
youngest.
wife was speaking about us.
Were you aligned or miles apart?
We was a bit apart,
Aye.
I'd say. Like,
If I would Katie, wilder than you.
I went far too young.
Oh dear.
First grass in the pitch, play on. They can breed.
I'd like to distance myself that comment.
Oh, the worst thing was Al Boss's comment. He goes, if their feet can touch the floor from the toilet, they're all enough.
Check his fucking research history.
He's dead new, like, so
I proper toilets, no potties.
Jesus, mate. Jesus.
I was only joking. It's not jokes.
Just in a sick comment to a completely different dimension here.
We're all laughing.
Oh dear.
Holy fuck.
So if it was age,
Fucking hell.
Well, if I was your
Look
age
at who's
range,
next week is being a paedophile unacceptable. Oh dear.
so if it age,
Youngest, let's get back into the world here.
So if it was your age
I think
range,
I said 20 for youngest.
20, you're fucking 41, you cunt.
42.
that's too young.
Is it? I said 20, you're a full grown adult at 20, isn't it?
Aye.
So, Ken, I'd be able to pull that off, but Ken.
youngest for me, 37.
Aye.
That's a precise.
It's like you've had a committee meeting.
5 years, or 5 years.
I'm not going on the younger than my stepdad kids.
Aye. Well, that was the.
That's different because you've had kids since
They were
they were
7,
really young.
5,
Ken.
Well, that's what Katie said about going Al. She goes, you can't go Al on your mum.
No, I'm not sure. Like,
And well, my mum's quite young
Aye.
for her age. She's only 58. Fucking hell, I'm getting miles above that. I'm Helen Mirren's 80. Me knocking her back.
if she comes shopping, you wouldn't say no, would you? No, am I? Bye.
Nah,
I'm
but
not so fussed
she's
about.
different though.
I'm not so fussed about going up a wine. I could go unlimited up a wine.
Oh, fuck off, you horrible cunt.
Do you know why is a different story?
It is like because
I'd
when
be-
I was younger, I liked all our women, and I think all our I still like
all our
I
women.
like all our. I wouldn't like younger.
I'm probably gone mid to late 30s.
Aye.
A young boys.
10 years younger than me is my max.
I'm gone.
So 38.
30. Because you think 30's Al, which relatively Al, it's still 14 years younger than us.
I can.
And that's
I can.
a hell
can-
demographic.
But you look at 30-year-olds, I can, there's
Nah.
a couple folk at my work, 30-year-old, you think, well, no, they're a grown
Aye,
adult.
they are.
cunt, so
Yeah.
Entirely acceptable.
30 and then 55. That'd be it.
55. Oh no.
You got higher on that?
what's his mum's 58, mine.
Oh, that's right. Aye.
Technically,
My dad told my story, right? Just thinking about my dad, I was getting decades, but when he was younger, he was at King Edward School. The bar got kicked through the fence. King for King Edward School is main Banff Tara Road.
aye.
So he had to go and get a bar, Ken. So it landed across the other side of the road.
Oh, aye.
So he went to get it. He was got a while to come back, but there was a big tanker coming, so I'll wait in the tanker. And he thought once the tanker was by, he was clear to go back again. But it was a Land Rover, I think it was a Jeep or something. He told me the name of the boy, but I can't mind now. So he got fucking, boy nailed him, Ken.
Aye.
So snapped his leg in half, basically. He's lying in the middle of the road, right? And this is going back to, well, for never 60s maybe. No, I've been maybe 70s when my dad was at primary school. He was 10-year-old. And he says there was a shop outside the King Edward School.
That's right.
Somebody came up out of the shop and says, "Hey man, back off the road. You get fucking run, dude." Crumpled in it.
Absolutely no fucks given.
He's a bit fucking wet now, aren't you?
Brilliant. I thought you would come up with a story. A boy would run him down. It's all right, that tell nobody you can ride the wife.
But suppose 16, technically you could have a kid when you're 15, 16, 16? 16.
Oh,
Aye, 16.
Yeah.
Like,
Legally.
Aye,
legally.
16, so 15 year younger, I think you can go more than 15 years.
I think that's a bit a fair number. So if it was you,
you want to keep it in the 30s. I was
Aye.
talking to piss with 20, like, because that's.
I don't think you was. You was just.
so what did you say?
You
So
tested
what
the
did you
water
say
out.
and what did Katie say? You said youngest was
I did say, I think I said mid-20s,
Aye.
to be fair.
Allist.
It's harder, like, probably 65. That's a year of 4 pinch there.
Depends if you've got a good pension in there.
Yeah, it's
Because you can get
relative,
really
isn't it?
nice
Aye.
elderly ladies.
Yeah.
I'm not into that, to be honest with you. I like folk around about my own age.
Aye, me and well, a wee bit. Yeah.
I want to go with my wife who's 2 hour.
Yeah.
Put it this way, have you ever searched for a certain age
No.
I've no.
No.
you?
You have you?
No, I've no.
Yes, you were hoping we would go, aye.
Ladies, 70 to 75.
Golf. But can you forget? You're 40. Well, you're 48. So 65 is not a big jump for you, is it? Really?
No,
Yeah.
that's
I've
17
got
year
a
old.
really funny story after we finish. Honestly. He's a
Is it on? Come on, tell
Nah.
me.
No.
Just mention
It's
the name.
Involve You.
No, it's
Mention
evolving.
no
There
names.
you go.
Is it a Volvo alloy for prolapsing? Was there a story about it?
No, it's just somebody I
Slip
can.
us
He,
is cool.
he likes all.
Oh,
He likes all our birds,
Aye.
and he will select somebody that's old enough to be his granny.
Nah.
Aye, purpose.
Do we ken him?
Aye.
Fair play.
Have you seen him in auction? Like, aye, chatting up.
I've seen
If
pictures.
it's all enough to be a granny, if it's all enough to be out, well, it's 20, so it's
Oh,
60.
my granny.
Well, I'm talking.
No, granny's not
my
going to be
granny's
20.
90.
We're talking like Wayne Rooney stuff.
Aye. Oh, dear.
And I've seen imagery.
Have you?
I was pissing myself laughing.
The thing is, it doesn't matter if it's there, if they came for their DN. But you've more chance of, if you go all aren't you? They came for their DN.
Aye.
Aye.
But
They're
hey,
good at fit the D.
each to their own as well.
Correct, aye.
Ken.
Aye,
Just
and
for
it's-
if I like doesn't mean say you
No,
like.
that's why there's heaps of fucking. There's a million different categories, isn't there?
Aye.
Some
Kind of
folks-
search engine.
On a internet research.
Some folk just get bored, don't they?
Do I have to chop and change? But ultimately, they're all the same. Been in one, been in another.
There are trouble.
Aye.
There are
everyone.
trouble. Doesn't matter fit age, though.
Nah, 100%.
A warm sponge will do the same job.
Would it?
Right, buy me a coffee this week. There's been one buy me a coffee, so we'll go on to do that if I can press the fucking button. Gregor White has bought us 3 coffees. Fit like lads, big fan of the pod. Started listening about a year ago and they missed a week since. Bit of commotion causing the group of night. Ken it's old news, but found out my mate Callum Bremner, a previous coffee buyer for Huntley, wipes his arse from south to north and in between his legs. Oh,
South
to north, in between his legs.
Ken, that's a fair reach.
That's not enough for you, do you?
No, I
No.
go north to south.
That's
Look at the north and
You're
between his
got-
legs. That's impossible.
That's impossible.
That's a mess.
That's a mess.
Just
That's
thought
what
I'd
your
mention.
forearm and that.
Just I thought I'd mention it as beside myself as the thought of it. Kanan, he stinks so pish from the wrists up. Regardless, keep the good content up, chaps. Never a dull day listening to you lot.
That's actually impossible.
Nah, he can't be. He
Can't be.
That's kid on, isn't it?
That's lies.
Because that, like you say, that's wrist.
There's a big
Nobody wipes like
skid
that.
mark
Nah.
up his forearm.
That's about as believable as the boy being the plane, is it?
Cheers, Gregor.
Cheers for the coffees. Because you're pushing them off yourself.
Aye, it's alright.
You're taking it into you.
I did another shout out actually. Boy for work. He's quarry manager,
Aye.
and his daughter's want to get married this weekend.
Oh,
and he come across a day. I met him in the quarry a day, and was, "Hey man, I'm a fucking bone to pick with you."
Oh, no.
Ham, Gina Q, did you see that?
It's like, here we fucking go. He says, "Further than new." He says, the daughter and the son-in-law moving house. So they were biding with me last week. So they had their own living room and nothing set up. And I was walking by the fucking lobby.
Seen you.
I says, "That's a cunt Kevin Fraser. What's he doing in my house?" And I went on, he was on my fucking TV. I says, "Oh, for fuck's sake." He says, "Oh, I feel like blah, blah, blah." Yup, blah, blah. He says, "So, give a shout out my daughter, Emma Archibald, getting married this Friday, and her partner, Jordan Walker, avid listeners. So,
Oh, aye.
and I think he's up to the technology.
I was asking, what's a podcast?
Did you tell him you just took hard cash, no?
Well, I did see that, but
Speaking about that, somebody messages me something about doppelgangers. And Stevie Mackey's daughter goes, "Is that Mike? Is he looks like Tyrone for fucking Coronation Street?"
That's as close to seeing you. We spoke about it, I think. Yeah. But I was getting a lot of fucking, Bronson and shit from the grew with Dash. Or Chopper, Ken Chopper. Boy, he cut his lugs off.
Yeah.
But it was that to do with Dash, Ken. It was not to do with
Facial.
how I looked. Just the Dash.
Yeah. So I had a good wedding, folks, at the weekend.
Aye.
Yeah. All the best. Right, lads, that's the pod, baby. I I've written here upcoming ideas, but can maybe discuss them for
Discuss
time.
them off. And surprise you one week we are.
Top fives.
Top fives a day.
You boys need help. I was busy. I picked the phone up 100 messages in this pair of cunts.
I come in about 43 and I was like, I can't get involved. I was wanting to do, but I was in a middle of something. I was like, fuck. I was like, burning. But then it's like too later on.
It's too late, innit?
I kind of feel as though I get involved. And I was like, bastard.
It's
gotta be the moment.
An hour later, I can't start.
Can't start.
You might go in the mind was just
Just
try
a
on.
thumbs up, again. It's like a fucking brilliant iTunes.
Some of them are good, like.
Aye, we'll save that for during this off season.
Aye, basically.
Good stuff. Well, you're away next week, Amos.
Aye, what France on Friday? So,
Oh, vive la France.
well, Saturday.
Here's flights new to Paris
Aye.
starting this week.
February,
Next week, aye.
is there?
EasyJet to Charles de Gaulle. If it
Aye.
could go wrong. Fucking hell.
It's nice weather out there, like.
Oh,
so,
aye.
between
Just knew,
20
like-
and 30 dude,
Aye.
for Ramadan, like. So.
Nice.
I'm looking forward to it.
How's the French? Are you speaking the lingo?
Nah. Bonjour and merde. That's about as far as I go.
Fermi Laporte.
Family report.
Aye.
Pomme de terre. Is that a tie or something?
Tatty.
Or apple?
Pomme de terre.
Pomme de
Pomme de
terre.
terre.
Is that a potato?
Aye.
Bonne nuit, good night.
Aye.
That's a good one.
Bon appetit.
Bonne soirée, have a good day.
Aye.
Bonne soirée.
Aye.
The boy works says to me, if you talk in French, just say it in a French accent.
Like hello. Good morning.
I want a beer.
Un bière grande.
It's French though.
Ah, it is.
That reminds you have to maybe do a wee speech for the Quine last week, is what a wee message mine.
Oh, aye,
aye.
the golf talk. Oh, hey, oh, hey.
Right, aye.
I've nothing. You're putting me on the spot here.
Well, have a good holiday, Mass.
Aye,
Enjoy
it.
yourself.
Be good.
Hopefully.
And,
Looking forward to putting Ronnie in a plane. Like, should be good crack. Like,
You'll
the
get on.
weekends only knock out drugs.
My mate's an anaesthetist, I could ask.
Okay, no.
Well, yeah, good evening.
3 gallon a couple before it gets
Couple.
Well, yeah, good evening.
Aye, enjoy
Take it easy.
Adios.
Bye.
No me moleste mosquito, no me moleste mosquito, no me moleste mosquito. Why don't you go home? No me moleste mosquito, let me eat my burrito. No me moleste mosquito, why don't you go home?